Yeah, champ. Y'all already know what time it is. We own the night on my soul. We own the night.
The champ is here.
Yup.
Ladies and gentlemen, the heavyweight champion of the world has
Heavyweight
arrived.
champ, super heavyweights in here.
The champ is
Yup.
here. The champ is
Yup.
here. The champ is here.
On my soul, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe for the champ of all champs. The champion of champions, champ. On my soul, your man, the toughest of all things tough. Tough Stino. Please make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe. I need y'all to do that. I need y'all to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right? We on the way to greatness. With y'all, we will reach greatness. On my soul. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for your man, Stino Risky. You heard? Also, go over to cloudtheteam.com, man, and go ahead and go cop a tea or something. On my soul. Gotta go cop a tea or something. On my soul. You heard? And also, if you wish to have your logo or your brand or whatever it is, champ, on the wall. My dream is to have this whole wall covered in logos from different people and shit. You feel me? Go ahead and hit me up at tough_Stino on Instagram or toughstino@gmail.com. You heard? On my soul. Salute the Varus from the gangland. Salute the gangland. My son Gangland, Neiman and all that. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Neiman, Marcus and all that. Salute to my guys. Salute to all the cousins. Salute to everybody in the building. You know, we got to do the shout out. Hodge Mims, Star Chizzy, Black 200, Anthony B, Reggie Watson, Black Doe Media, salute TFT, salute Durango, champ, who else? ESG, Kinghorn Cat, J Frank, salute 88 Metal Mania, Joe Sway, or Josue, or Joe Sway, salute champ. You already know the vibes. Who else? Alma Dixon, Darcy Diamond. Who else? Queen Liz, salute. You already know Designs by Dion, salute. You already know what it is. Queen Liz. Oh, I said Queen Liz already. Yeah. Justin King. Yeah. So look, man, we got a little illustrious live, man. It's a lot of things to talk about, man. First and foremost, your man Hefe is the newest recruit. Your man Aunt Hefe is the newest recruit to the exposers, and he takes his aim at Pooh Shiesty. Champ. Brand new video, too. I just saw while I was about to go live. I wasn't even going to talk about Hefe tonight, but you know, Hefe likes to involve himself, champ, man. Hefe likes to be involved in these lives, so we're going to make him involved, champ, on my soul. Also, is this Poetik Flakko, Rich Trapper, back and forth, pause, going too far? Tomorrow I'm gonna set my mic up on that. So I'm trying to get my situation right. But has it gone too far? Flakko drops a goddamn video, champ. You heard? A new video violating. Also, BJ investigates. Salute to the Cuzzo sister Cuzzo. She takes extra steps. All right, she's taking extra steps in the name of Nova. You heard? And we're going to see what those extra steps are in just 1 second. All right? And we got a bunch of other little things. Almighty Suspect might be going back to jail. What else? It's a couple of other things amongst the situation. So y'all make sure it's rolled up, champ. You heard? Y'all make sure that y'all not telling me to hold on, because we about to go crazy. All right? Hit that like button, subscribe. No more pump faking is involved. Let's go. Let's take it there. You heard? There's no more pump faking that's allowed. You heard? There's no more pump faking involved. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and do this so I can make sure that I have space. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I forgot to delete this damn video. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me get this shit up out of here so I can have some room. Hold on 1 second. Because my shit be running out of space so fast, boy. with these long ass videos. All right, boom. Record. All right, boom. All right. On my soul. Alma Dixon says, why name a big baby bro Dookie on Rich Grinder in the verse? Yo, listen, man. This is these YouTube streets. On my soul, I got the studio space now. I'm about to hook my goddamn equipment back up, champ. It's about to be a problem. It's about to be a real problem out here. On my soul. But salute to everybody that's out here doing their YouTube thing. All right, so we're gonna start with the heftiest of hefties first, and then we're gonna go down the line of content. So y'all make sure that y'all got it all together. Hold on one second, champ. On my soul. Y'all know what we got to do first, man. Y'all know what we got to do first and foremost, man. Yeah. Even Google knows. Even Google knows what we have to do first. Y'all make sure that y'all put y'all goddamn chocolate-covered thumbs, y'all cheese doodle thumbs, or whatever you're eating right now, champ. It don't really matter, champ. It don't matter what it is, champ. Make sure you put your goddamn crumb-covered thumbs on top of the veil. For we are praising the veil right now. You know what I mean? Because we about to get into this goddamn Hefe situation, all right? So what I'm realizing is that Wack 100 isn't lying about some of the things that he says, okay? Wack 100 does have people out here doing his dirty work. He does have minions. Little ninjas out here doing his dirty work, and Aunt Hefe is not above that, okay? Aunt Hefe is a little ninja to Wack 100. Wack 100 does have him doing certain things, and this is one of the things that he has him doing. Hit that like button, subscribe. Spoiler alert, Pooh Shiesty might have snitched. I don't think that's how you do that, though. I'm not going to make that as one. Like, I'm not going to count that as one, but I don't think that's how you might have snitched. Might have snitched, maybe. Might have snitched is kind of crazy. I ain't going to lie. To me, it's kind of crazy. I don't know. But we going to go, champ. On my soul. All hail the veil. Let's get it.
The good old big deal with the good old people, man.
My son Hefalicious.
Boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button.
Press that button,
and if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail.
On my soul.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people?
Champ.
Hot topics with your boy Young and Hefe. And I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one.
Okay.
The recipient of Hot Topics is Pooh Shiesty.
Shiesty. Champ.
So y'all know Pooh Shiesty just got out. Y'all know what's been going on in the media space with these rappers / street dudes coming home. It seemed like dudes can't hold water, or in some form or fashion dudes have cooperated or gave some type of information, which brings us here today.
Do you have the information, sire? Oh my soul. Do you have the information, sire? Or are you going to passive aggressively say that he snitched and don't have no damn paperwork, champ? Oh my soul. I hope you have some sort of paperwork, because you should know, as a real street dude, this type of situation to talk about online without no paperwork is kind of on some dumb shit, right? But let's continue. 9N94 says his trash food corner is neater, but still had trash food. Yeah. Look, champ. Yeah, bro. Let me see. Let me see it. On my soul. On my soul. My son got a goddamn cheesecake fat. Nigga got 3 slices of cheesecake in there, champ. On my soul. He's saving it. He letting it be room temperature. On my soul.
That's all across social media, you know what I'm saying, to all these reaction channels. And
they can't cook on the stove because that's where my son do his content at, right? I got to get a new stand too for my damn camera, because that shit shaking every time I touch the thing. But yeah, man, he can't. I got to think about it. This man is not cooking, champ. Nobody that cooks on their stove does content from their stove, bro. That's just.
There are people that's just bringing it as original content to break it down. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of these matters I like feeding into and or breaking down because I am a street guy, am a guy that rap, and I am a guy who have been incarcerated a number of times.
You kind of can rap, champ. I'm not gonna hate on your rapping. You kind of can rap, but as a real street dude, bro, ain't you supposed to have some sort of paperwork, bro? Ain't you, like you're supposed to have a little bit of paperwork or something, right? Correct.
Numerous.
Backdoor Media says he still got that fan going in the background, right? Now look, right? It's crazy because the first thing somebody would say is, I make more money than you off of this YouTube shit, right? Yo, bro, I make more money than you, bro. You gotta get your weight up. I remember one time Hefe commented on one of my videos and said, I hope I made you enough money for a carton of eggs or some shit like that. And I was like, nah, I got a couple of roll-ups, laughing out loud. You know what I'm saying? Like, LOL. But listen. Y'all hear that? Right. There's no more smoke alarm, champ. Oh my soul. I told niggas I wasn't changing the smoke alarm battery. I'm changing the crib. I'm changing the whole crib. New, bigger crib. So niggas be making more, but it's just about what you do with the money that you make. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about what you do with the money that you make. If you making all this money and you buying new chains and new earrings and shit, but you still got the same nasty background, you're not changing the crib, you're not moving your family to a better situation, then what are you really doing, champ? Oh my soul, change the battery. Nah, I changed the whole crib. I left the battery the way it was. I swear to God. Oh my soul. It's all about what you do with your bread, bro. I wear white tees, bro, and the do-rag, bro. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue.
Of times, and I had to keep it solid every time. You know, I didn't tell on no time when there been times I could have been home, when you was faced with dangers. You know what I'm saying? It's sacrifices that had to be made, and I just kind of feel like
sweaty.
A lot of these dudes be.
That's if you gotta do that, what you just did just now, if you gotta wipe your whole face like that, bro. It's time, bro. It's time to shower. It's time to Gatorade, something, bro.
Home.
That's crazy.
When you was faced with dangers, you know what I'm saying?
It's basketball
sacrifices that had to be made, and I just kind of feel like a lot of these dudes be rapping about it. It's easy. It ain't easy to get stardom, but it's easy when you get stardom to pop it how you want to pop it, pop your ish, have the world fall in love with you, have the world feel like you the one for real thugging. And just, perception is everything. You know what I'm saying? Perception is everything. And I think a lot of dudes get caught up in fame and get caught up in the moments, in the time, and they know what the people think and what the people expect. So people be in the uniform and be having to perform. And then, when they get caught in these situations and they in somebody's jail cell, or they got to be explaining to Deputy Smith, you know what I'm saying? It just gets all ugly. So, right here.
Bro, what are you, like, you're saying all of this like you indeed know for a fact that Pooh Shiesty did these things that you're saying. Facts. You did the same thing with T.I. son. You did the same thing with King, bro. Yo, I've been to jail before. I know how it is. Some dudes be wanting to tell, bro. Where's the paperwork that's saying Pooh Shiesty told, bro? That's all I'm saying, bro. As a real street dude, when I started talking about you and I started speaking and reacting to your videos, niggas was telling me, bro, he's a real one. He is a real one, champ. All right. Well, you know, being a real one, you should have some sort of proof to this, right? Or nah?
I don't know if this is true or not. This is AK and
This is AK
Whack
and
100 speaking.
So you don't know if it's true or not. You don't know if it's true or not. You're just echoing your boss, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, Act 47. Act 7, Act 47, Act 74, whatever his name is. The nigga from Illinois or something like that. Out of nowhere. You all right, cool. That's what you're doing. Without knowing. Right? All right, cool. I'm realizing what's going on, champ. Oh my soul. Lacking due diligence. Like, bro, it just be putting it out, bro, to all the subscribers. Just Pooh Shiesty might have snitched. Like, bro, that's crazy work. You supposed to be one of them ones, bro. I heard you was one of them ones, bro. I mean, niggas was telling me that you was one of them ones, bro. Nasty work. It said DeVell produces oil. On my soul. That's nougat coming out his pores. On my soul.
Deputy Smith, you know what I'm saying? It just gets all ugly. So right here,
bro.
I don't know if this is true or not. This is AK and Whack 100 speaking. So it looks like since he got out, I don't know if somebody looked him up for whatever reason. We never heard nothing about this dude telling. But obviously, one of these exposures of Wax was on to something.
Look, bro. Look at you. Look at you now. Look at you now. On my soul. Look at you now. One of the exposers. Yeah. One of your co-workers. You mean, champ. Champ, I see it now, champ. This is... man, bro, you were supposed to be one of them ones, bro. Come on, look at the smile. Look at the smile, bro. You know how niggas be having the videos and they be like, yo, my dog is smiling? Like, you know what I'm saying? But the dog really don't be smiling. It just look like that. You feel me? Like, it just seemed like the dog is smiling. On my soul, that's one of them smiles right there, champ. On my soul. Where you at? Right there, champ. On my soul. That's one of those smiles. On my soul. Nasty word.
They found something, or for whatever reason, I don't know what made them look him up.
Of course,
but,
you don't know.
You know, we don't talk to the police. Something else I want to say, right?
Tell me.
The yard that Pooh Shiesty was on, I want to say that he was in Pennsylvania, and I want to say he was on at Canaan. Canaan is a U.S. piece. A penitentiary is known to go up. They staff stuff up. They don't play no games. But the car, I'm pretty sure Pooh Shiesty wouldn't ride with no gangs. He was with the South car. And if he was with the South car, depending on where you at and who running the South car, is they checking paperwork or not. So Pooh Shiesty definitely could have been on that yard and could have got away with being bad. But it's just throwing me for a loop for what they're saying he's being bad for. The case that he went to jail for, or am I hearing something different? Did I miss something? But we about to get into this content, and you already know, Minister Hefway and the Hef Effect. We gonna commentate.
Whack doing it just like he did Loose Cannon, rocking him to sleep. Tony the Black says, "Yup." I said, "Yup, yup." Sure is. And it's crazy because, like I said, bro, niggas turned on me over him, bro. Niggas was making whole smear campaigns against Stino for Ant. This is facts. And it's just like, bro, like, you know, a little bit more integrity, bro. That's all. I'm not even making fun of son. I'm just reacting to videos, bro. I'm not making fun of nobody. On my soul. Like, I'm just reacting to videos the way I would react to a TV show, bro. Where's the integrity, though? On my soul.
Or it was gonna show some shit. So what? You
So-
trying to say that Big Brr ain't solid? What?
No, what I'm saying is, all day today, I've been down there. Me and R&B had a meet down there with this company called Echo, which is gonna be some crazy shit. I gotta plug you into that. But
Hey,
and
bro, Whack be treating y'all like thotties, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Whack 100 treat y'all like, bro, he promised y'all a bunch of shit, bro. And he use y'all for what he want to use y'all for. And then he don't talk to y'all again until he want to use you again. On my soul, he treat you like thotties, bro. Like low self-esteem thotties. Son say, yeah, I'm about to bring you on. He don't got no business deals, bro. Don't y'all understand this? There is no business deals to offer you guys, champ. On my soul. And then y'all got academics sitting here talking about, oh yeah, so you said Sightsee is not good. Yo, action need to be asking these questions, bro. But this is the YouTube streets, champ. On my soul.
throughout the day, as you see, look, you see what they've been sending me. The exposure's been at work. I don't know what triggered them, but you look, bro, look. They sending the paperwork. You see what they saying?
What?
You gonna read what they saying? They sending the attachments, PDFs. I haven't had a chance to look at it.
Why?
But come tomorrow,
He gotta be solid. He the only nigga who shot a nigga over a pair of Jordans and shot a security guard because he keep his own fire in the club, and
all
he
I'ma
came back.
tell you is this.
He came back no telling. Like, we need that. We need that.
Hey, bro, I'll bring one of them exposers on here. Keep fucking around. Who then did the research?
All right. You know what I learned about Wack? You can't, like, when he starts saying shit like this, he wants you to give him the reason to put some shit out. Wack, it's
Bro,
okay.
then-
It's okay.
then
Just
just
tell
let
him
him
deactivate.
Then just let him bring the goddamn shit. Just let him bring just let him bring the proof, bro. Y'all cannot just talk about something and not have no proof, bro. Like, this shit is a game. Act sitting there smiling and laughing like this shit is a game, bro. Like, playing with somebody's livelihood is a game, bro. It's crazy work.
Bro, what I'm
The tether is tethering.
telling you is I don't know fully what they found. You see that throughout the day they sending me this shit, but they sending the documents, the PDF, the paperwork, they circling shit, they telling me what they see. You see it, bro. Like, you look, you see it.
Yo, what? These rappers gotta hate you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They hate me too, but they gotta hate you differently, my nigga. Like,
I mean, bro, listen, this ain't even my. I mean, listen, but at the end of the day, come tomorrow on the other side of the clubhouse, they're gonna pull me in that room, and they're gonna present this shit. I gotta
Can't
hear
you
what
run
they
interference? Like kind of what you try to do with Thug? Run a little bit of interference.
I never ran interference with Thug. On your platform, I told
Nasty
you
word.
what he did was wrong. It's bad. It's telling. I just wasn't gonna call him by his name. I never, you know what I'm saying? I was letting everybody run their play. You know, the shit didn't get loud until I got mad, and now it's loud. But this shit, I haven't looked over what they sent me, but they sending me shit. You see it? You looking at this shit, bro?
Yo, Wack. We gotta have, everybody can't be a rat. Somebody gotta be solid. I think Shiesty.
Nah, 6ix9ine even told. He said it. He said everybody tell us.
6ix9ine even said it. He said everybody telling, including you, right? Everybody, including you, champ. You're not excluded. He didn't say everybody except for Wack 100. He said everybody with Mr. No Paperwork. It should be crazy work, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. And look, even if he is telling, I'm not a Pooh Shiesty fan. I don't know none of this nigga music and none of that. But even if he is telling, bro, at least wait until y'all niggas have the paperwork to put out and be like, look, right here is where he told on son to get out of jail. Can't nobody say nothing. But if y'all playing around and y'all not driving, like, it's just corny, bro. And this nigga still don't got YouTube Premium, bro. Make my fist ball up. Bro still don't got YouTube Premium, bro. And he doesn't need YouTube Premium because he can just edit this shit out of his videos. Ah, champ. On myself. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Okay, this paperwork is United States of Lontrell Williams Jr., wherever the fuck that is. Maybe that's, I don't know.
You
these
open the
niggas' names.
PDF? Oh,
I'm open now. This is Jaden DeRosa. You want me to send them to you? I send them to you.
No, don't send it to
These
me.
shits is live. And then there's another one with Bobby Brown. And from the footnotes are saying, wait, oh shit, they got even the one with everybody's signature on October 9th, 2020 in Bay Harbor Island, Florida. Williams Jr. Brown, what does this shit say? DeRosa and other associates arrived at a meeting to acquire marijuana, codeine, and sneakers. During this meeting, members of the group brandished firearms and assaulted victim 1 and 2. Following the assault, the group departed the scene with the victims.
You know what? It's not even frustrating. It's disappointing. It's disappointing that this has become content, and this is why I be reacting to it, because I want to see if people feel the same way that I feel about it. I'm not picking on anybody. I just be trying to see if people feel the same way I feel about it, bro. Like, a respectable dude that's supposed to be from where he's from would make content like this. It's nasty work.
Marijuana, codeine, and sneakers. Oh, people start talking. This is what they talking about. Okay, yeah, this shit gonna get interesting tomorrow. I ain't seen this work. The footnotes act. You gonna read the chat, your footnotes?
Wow, I'm not reading that. We celebrating Shiesty coming home,
They
man.
said all three
I
co-defendants
can't
proffer
mess with
and plea
his
deals.
teeth.
They all told on victim 1 and 2. And they said Pooh Shiesty and his
What?
2 co-defendants
How the
told on the 2 victims. Ain't nowhere around it.
Wait.
I ain't read.
That shit don't say Pooh Shiesty nothing in there. It don't say Pooh Shiesty nothing in there, G's. On my soul, it don't. It don't say that. This nigga paraphrase fire out something that he ain't read. It's crazy work.
the culprits told on the victims? Like, how that work?
I mean, bro, they got all the paperwork. It must be in these documents. It's I haven't read it. It's just the footnotes they sent it. I ain't read it, but they know not to send me nothing without no paperwork. So the fact that they putting footnotes under the paperwork, whatever they're putting in the footnotes is in the paperwork. That's 99% of the time. That's what it is. I personally haven't read it. Come tomorrow on the Hunter side of Clubhouse, they're going to be going over this shit. So
Wack is not going to read that paperwork. He's not going to ever read that paperwork. Ever. No, this is, bro, I just be trying to wrap my mind around this shit, bro, for real. But let's go ahead back to my son Heffy real quick, bro, because it's not really about Wack 100.
Yeah.
It's about Heffy,
A
nigga.
whole lot was being said in this conversation right here.
It's about that.
So basically, Wack is alluding to Pooh Shiesty being bad. AK, the disbelief. Obviously, he's a Shiesty fan, or like Pooh Shiesty, or whatever the case may be.
He's saying AK, bro. I thought he was talking about the 4-7 nigga, the nigga that used to be with Seti National. Like, he talking about DJ Academics. You talk about Ac? I should count that as one, bro. Cause you talk about AK, bro. Like, I didn't know who you was talking about, bro. You talking about Academics? You talking about Ac? Oh, bro, it gotta be something going on with. It gotta be something going on with that Velius on top, champ. On my soul.
Or as he said, didn't want to spoil the whole cover. I don't think Pooh Shiesty gang bang, but you know, he make thug and gangsterous lyrics. You know what I'm saying? He's out of Memphis.
Just because you make gangster lyrics don't mean that you have to be in the game. I just want to put that out there, bro. Niggas been doing street shit since before gangs existed. There's niggas that's in the streets that's not in gangs, bro. I just wanna let you know that, all right? Cause I know you watch this shit, champ. On my soul.
You know, they step on stuff out there, so he don't have to gang bang to be in street activity or whatever. When Shiesty got out, right? You got pictures all over the web, services with him and Big 30, reuniting, leaking up.
Are you hating because when he got out of jail, he bought new chains and came home to bread, and when you got out of jail, you did not? Is that where this is coming from, champ? I'm just asking. Because if Wack didn't read the paperwork, I know for sure you didn't read the paperwork. If Wack didn't read the paperwork yet, I can bet money on it that you did not read any of this paperwork, bro.
He got this big old iced out chain, though.
Look,
they got Rorys.
The hate,
you know what I'm saying?
The
Lambos
hate.
out there.
The hate, bro. The hate. I be knowing the hate, bro. That's why I don't be really posting no pictures and shit like that. The shit I be getting and all that, bro. Niggas not gonna see my car. Niggas not gonna see my crib. Niggas might see a quick inside picture of the crib or a room or something like that. But niggas ain't about to see the whole crib and all that. Nah. I'm cool, bro. Niggas be secretly hating, bro. Lambos and big chains. Yo, he came on like, right, yeah, bro. Yeah. The hate, champ. On my soul.
It's the light. It looks good. You know what I'm saying? The ice, everything. You know what I'm saying? Glistening just right. Now, when I was
Like, bro, I can't stand it, bro. And you're on the stove. You're on the stove. Whenever y'all move out that house, they gonna have to burn that stove, bro. On my soul, they gonna have to dunk the whole stove in a goddamn big ass pool of mouthwash. On my soul. On my soul, they gonna have to get busy with that stove. They gonna have to scrub fire out that shit. On my soul. You tweaking ashes, residue, coughing, nigga bugging, spitting. I know y'all not cooking on that stove. It's a biohazard. The stove is a biohazard now. On my soul.
incarcerated is the time that Pooh Shiesty had got incarcerated. I think I was on my way out the door, and I was just hearing about this dude. He had just burst on the music scene and blew up quick. Like, I think probably like, I don't know if this dude had a full body of project out. You know what I'm saying? I think he might have just put like, I think probably like, I don't know if this dude had a full body of project out. You know what I'm saying? I think he.
Yo, bro, it's like some be using words. It's like if you doing a puzzle and you know the piece don't fit, but you make it fit anyway. Oh my soul. But you make the puzzle piece fit anyway type shit. You feel me? It's like, damn, that shit don't really go there type. A body of project is crazy work. That's kind of crazy. He didn't have a whole body of music out. But he didn't have a whole body of content out. I guess that could work. A body of project is crazy work. I ain't gonna lie. That's one. Cause we getting to the end of the video. That's one. We're gonna leave that at one. On my soul. You're wildin'. You're wildin'. A body of project and then you grabbing the booth. Ah, champ. Why you gripping the booth like that, champ? Damn. Why you Why you crumbling the Buf like that, champ? Ah. Don't hurt the Buf, champ. On my soul. You can't hurt the Buf, champ. It ain't worth it. Nigga is nigga like this. With the Buf. On my soul. Mad lettuce and tomato all on his knuckles. On my soul.
He might have just put like, I think probably like, I don't know if this dude had a full body of project out. You know what I'm saying? I think he might have just put like a few singles out, and it was kind of out the park for him. Then, you know, he got the features coming with Dirt that went crazy and stuff like that. You know, he had a crazy, you know what I'm saying, run, only to go to jail quickly. So when I first heard he went to jail, and I heard he went to jail for robbery, the first thing that came to my mind was, is he in some type of 360 deal? Like, what's going on? What is he?
Damn, like, you can hear the kids in the back saying daddy too is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of crazy work, bro. Might want to step outside, bro. Finish smoking that later. You know what I'm saying? On my soul. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying?
Robbing for, you know what I'm saying? He got some of the hottest songs that's on the charts and that's being played over and over on the radio. So I couldn't understand what he was going to jail for robbery for, unless he was tied into some type of crazy deal and didn't really receive no residuals, you know what I'm saying, for these records he had. That, and another thing with him and Dirk was platinum, and I think that was his song. However the case may be.
Bro, you always thinking some shit and you don't know. Like, you always just thinking something and just, I mean, but I guess that's the gossip style. My son got a goddamn martial arts called the Gossip of Hefe. On my soul.
Right? He go to jail for that robbery. So I'm like, man, it must have been all bad. You know what I'm saying? Some people spend fast as well, too. Some people got bad spending habits. But now as I'm listening to this conversation with Wack and AK, I think the robbery happened by way of him getting into it with somebody, or you know how I go on these streets, man. With dudes that are thugs and want to be thugs, you know, the honorable thing to do with disrespecting is to disrespect and or handle your candle, handle the situation. So this seems like a situation where Pooh Shiesty might have got into it with somebody and might have drew down and stripped somebody for something, and the police was called, and this turned into a robbery. It wasn't actual like, oh, broke robbery. I'm a rapper out here starving. I ain't got no money. I got to go hit a lick. It can't be that unless, since he had been down for these, I think he been down 3 years and it went by fast or something like that. Big 30 and just, you know, quietly ran it up, you know what I'm saying, and getting all that, you know what I'm saying, back end money, and just like, you know, when my boy come home, it's going to be good. He ain't going to have to do nothing. I don't know. So,
yo, bro, you saying a bunch of nothing, bro. The nigga Wack 100 just say, yo, run this content, bro. That's it, bro. You like, all right, for sure. And you run, you're not saying nothing. You ain't say nothing just now, bro. At all. I'm sitting here like, bro, you didn't say anything, bro. You didn't say anything, bro. You don't know what he went to jail for. You don't know when he got out. You don't know how many years he did. You're not sure if he's in the game. What is this content? Like, what are we saying? Hey, bro. What,
doing this conversation, what I pick it up on is that Wack is trying to say that the case he went down on, that he's telling on. If I'm speaking correctly, for me listening in,
bro, this is crazy, man.
It seems like Wack is trying to say the case he went down on, he told on. Now, I don't know if he had co-defendants for this case. I could have looked it up and all that, but as I said,
you could have looked it up, but you didn't, and you did. You want to know why, sir? Do you want to know why you didn't? Because you don't have to. Your viewers are content enough with just seeing you talk. That's it, bro. That's it. Integrity, hard work, ethic. Don't none of that matter to your viewers. It don't matter, bro. On my soul, it don't matter. You don't have to, and that's the saddest thing about this shit, bro. Is you don't have to do none of the due diligence. You don't have to do it, bro. I could have did it, but I just didn't do it. Like, cause I'm still gonna get paid anyway off of it, champ. Niggas still gonna view it. I still get views. My shit on automatic. Every time I put something out, 20, 30,000. I do 30, 40 videos a month, nigga. I'm give me a little 5-pack, little 6-pack. Like, come on, bro. Shit, nasty word.
Said I'm not doing this as original content. I'm reacting to something. Reacting to something I heard. And I don't feel the need to go digging everything up to see if he had co-defendants. Oh yeah, it was this on this date and this robbery and this and that. The people that know, if you know, you know. So it looked like Wack is trying to say that his people was telling him that Pooh Shiesty and another guy was telling on another guy. It was 3 people. Y'all heard it. There was 3 people involved in whatever Wack was talking about, and he trying to say that 2 told on another guy, and that another guy wasn't Pooh Shiesty. So, like I said, again, he could have definitely went to that fair yard.
Yo, bro. You lighting the blunt on the stove, bro. Like, this is, y'all don't use that stove for cooking. That is a big-ass blunt lighter. On my soul. You like bogeys, blunts, and all that other shit, bro. Y'all might even fuck around to cook s'mores on that shit. But a pan and a pot don't go on that stove, bro. That was crazy work.
2 told on another guy, and that other guy wasn't Pooh Shiesty. So, like
Listen,
I said,
listen.
again, he could have definitely went to that fair yard.
You trying to do it fast. Nah, champ. Nah,
2
nah,
told
nah,
on
nah.
another guy, and that other guy wasn't Pooh Shiesty. So, like I said, again, he could have definitely went to that fair yard, Canaan, where the DCs are the majority, and where that iron is slung, and people get put on that stretchers. But like I said, all the time, that South car and certain cars is not checking paperwork. You know what I'm saying? They not running down like gang members, or just, it ain't got to be a gang member thing. It's an honorable man thing. Just like we got to have each other back, push, pull, stride. I want to make sure you straight, and ain't nobody coming at you and you ain't starting nothing because you a weasel or a rat or something like that. However, during this conversation, Wack gonna have to drop the paperwork on this. I don't know. I don't know what they exposing about. He said something about 11 o'clock. That was yesterday, so it's supposed to be 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock today. I don't know if this paperwork dropped already.
And it still ain't dropped because it ain't no paperwork probably, bro. On my soul.
I don't know if he furthermore talked about it on any of his platforms or anything like that, or a Clubhouse.
Yo, bro, what if Wack 100 is going around to people and telling them like, yo, bro, if you don't rock with me, bro, I'm about to just tell niggas that you ratted. Like, I'm about to just make me and 5, 6 other people say that you ratted, so everybody think you rat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just be nasty, bro. The majority of the people that Wack 100 says told or had some type of paperwork going, the niggas did never tell, bro. It's nasty work, bro. I don't know if one person that Wack 100 has exposed. Like, for real. Like, for real exposed. Like, damn, this is damning right here. I don't know of one.
Because I ain't seen no more of it. I ain't heard the internet running wild with it yet. So,
Because
you know what I'm saying? We just
out.
gonna keep our binoculars out and see what goes on. And with that being said, we gonna conclude it there. It's your boy,
bro.
Young and Hefe. Don't care.
Yo, bro, people be having kids. People be, I mean, like, all right, cool. Bro did whatever he did, right? All right, cool. He was shooting out the Lambo allegedly and all that. and all that, right? Cool. But it's like, come on, bro. The extra sauce on top of it, pause, is nasty work. He told. Like, bro, niggas be having family members, bro. Y'all niggas be wilding. Like, bro, y'all really be wilding, bro. With no paperwork. Y'all just be tweaking. And like I said, I never heard not one Pooh Shiesty song, bro. The only way I know Pooh Shiesty is from the young kids wearing the mask during quarantine. That's it, bro. But it's just like, come on, bro. What's right is what's right, and what's wrong is what's wrong, champ. On my soul. What's right is what's right, and what's wrong is what's wrong, bro. How he pull up a chair to the stove? Where's the oven? He's sitting with his knees touching the oven door. On my soul. The oven glass got knee grease on it, champ. It got knee oil on it, champ. On my soul. It got two spots. Got 2 grease spots on it from son knees. He's sitting right up to the goddamn stove. And it's goddamn nasty work indeed, champ. On my soul. But salute to Aunt Hefe. Salute to all these guys, man. Salute to Pooh Shiesty. Like I said, I'm not on here trying to violate nobody, champ. I just be reacting to the videos and I be having questions. You know what I'm saying? I be reacting to videos and I be having questions. You know who else has questions? You know who else want answers, champ? Champ. Yo, listen. When you see this face right here, trust me. When you see that expression right there, it means she means business. On my soul. BJ investigates, pushes the line. All right, she pushes the line on this Nova situation, as we spoke about in the past. Adam 22 and the dude from Soft White Underbelly, as I see it, and as a lot of people see it, champ, exploited Nova. They exploited Shorty. They used her for whatever they used her for, content. All right, and we feel a certain type of way because she is underage. You feel me? BJ feels strongly about this, as do a lot of us. And this is the update on the whole Nova situation. The video says we need to talk about Nova from No Jumper and Soft White Underbelly. Salute to the Cuzzles out there. Salute to BJ Investigates. Y'all niggas better chill on my soul. I told y'all better relax. The nasty see, like, niggas be mad at me because I be joking a lot, right? I be cracking jokes and all that. You know what I'm saying? But that's decent content. When you're out here exploiting people, right? And saying disgusting things about people that can't consent to certain things and can't consent to anything. You're gonna run into some problems. Hit that like button, subscribe. Cuzzo, let us know what's going on, Champiana. When you get the eye roll, champ, I know it. Like, listen, I was watching a little bit of it earlier, but I didn't get to watch a lot of it because I still had to put like bed frames together and I had to hang a TV on the kids' wall. It was just a lot of shit, bro. My body's still tired, bro. I'm tired as hell. On my soul. But I already know when you get that eye roll, champ, on my soul.
There is a child being exploited by adults and used for online content.
Yep.
And worse. She's being used for worse, actually. Many of these same adults who are exploiting her also had a hand to play in making her become a, quote, famous child statute. Critics of these behaviors are publicly mocked, harassed, and sometimes sexually.
Champ.
Please, nothing I say in this video should be taken as if it is an accusation of a crime or an allegation of wrongdoing. especially
Champ.
against anybody in particular. Please do not contact anybody mentioned
The sensei says a lot of people thrust themselves, bro. Yo. Niggas be saying a lot of bullshit, but don't understand the real repercussions. All right? There's lawyers out there. There's people that work in law enforcement that can take shit a little further than what somebody like me would take it, or somebody like Hefe would do, because niggas don't really know, like, oh shit, yeah, well, this shit is something bigger than what it really is, champ. It's nasty work, but goddamn, it could be taken further. On my soul, champ. Y'all niggas out here exploiting and getting money off of certain things. That's nasty work, champ. All right? And, you know, it happens like this.
Mentioned in this video, unless it is the appropriate law enforcement authorities. This video is meant to be a public safety announcement.
Oh, champ.
Involving what I genuinely believe to be a life and death situation, not only for Nova, a perpetually, consistently missing child named Renaya Moorhead, but also for, who knows, uncountable, innumerable other children.
And with this whole David the singer and Celeste situation, it makes the Nova situation, if you pay attention to it, like, damn. Like, bro, these little girls be missing, bro. Like, for real missing. Niggas be laughing and joking because shorty be on Instagram and all this other shit, and niggas think this shit is cool. It's not, bro. It's not cool, bro. Not gonna hold you. Like, she could end up gone for real.
Okay. This morning, I saw something I never wanted to see.
Uh-oh.
I saw something I did not consent to see.
What was that?
It was within trying to follow the rules over here, child-related corn.
Nah, see what I mean, bro? Y'all going too far, champ. Yo, right? So when I tuned in, I said hello. I didn't hear this part, right? But I tuned in, I tapped in, I said, what up? Or whatever. And I heard her say, like, Stino, I know you don't like to hear shit like this. I know you don't like content like this, bro, but it's very important. Right? Because I do not like to hear, this is why I don't cover the Nova shit. Because I don't like that shit, bro. Like, I got family that passed away, bro, like, on some runaway shit, like, and passed away. Rest in peace, my cousin and all that. You know what I'm saying? So that shit hit a different chord. You feel me?
I'll say, ography.
Champ.
Depicting this child in multiple sexual
Nah,
acts. Now,
nah, come on now, nah.
the time of the recording or the live streaming of this video, the videos, the material remains public, and it's just on a public social media website. Yes, I did report the content to.
As you should. Like, what you mean? You woke up and you seen videos of. Yo, this shit crazy work, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Report fire out there. If anybody see any content of this young girl, please report that shit, bro, as soon as possible. And where's Shorty mother at? The Shorty mother got custody of her still? Like, I think somebody need to go and like this shit is crazy work, bro.
The platform, and I'm going out of my way to try not to say the name of the platform because I do not want anybody to try and find it.
Right.
but
Right.
it's just a
Thank you.
regular social media platform. It's not even something off grid like, Discord or something. It's just a social media platform. These videos have been up since September 17th of this year. So yes, I did report them to the site. And as soon as I reported them to the platform, they disappeared to me. But I can still go to this social media profile and I can still see, you reported this item. It doesn't say, this was deleted. So I can't see it anymore, thank God. But it's still up. So for that reason, I'm going kind of out of my way not to say which platform it's on, because I do not want a single another predator, creep, or freak to victimize this child.
Yeah, because niggas definitely will. Oh yeah, I just want to see what's going. Nah, nigga. No. Don't go look for that shit, bro. As a matter of fact, listen to what she says. Listen to it.
Yes. I also reported this to the authorities. I will actually be continuing to report this to more authorities. I'm going to keep reporting it until somebody does something about it. I reported it to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. I made a written report. At some point in making the written report, it's like, it looks like, we could benefit from actually talking to you on the phone. Would you mind calling the hotline? And I did. I talked to somebody on the phone named Kristen for about 15 minutes. And I told her my understanding of the story. I told her the links. I told her the profiles. I also reported it to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI. Yes, I did. Of the story. I told her the links. I told her the profiles. I also reported it to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI.
That's what y'all get, bro. That's what y'all. Yo, listen, I'm not gonna hold you, right? Somebody gotta do something, bro. So listen, somebody gotta do something, bro. Think about it. Somebody has to do something, bro. Somebody has to do something, bro. This shit cannot happen like this. This little girl cannot be exploited by grown men, abandoned by her mother, put on no jumper, put on camera with less to nothing on. Now she's doing whatever BJ said in these explicit things, and nobody presses the line. I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all niggas can say Stino, nigga, you a cop. I don't care, bro. I don't care, bro. In this situation, bro, she's doing the right thing, bro. On my soul. Call all the authorities, bro. Call all the authorities, bro. On my soul. Call all the goddamn authorities. Hold on. Call the goddamn authorities, man. Call them, bro. Call them, bro. On my soul. Call them, bro. And this shit is nasty work, bro. It's gone too far, bro. Niggas is treating this little girl like she a grown woman, bro. It has to stop. I'm glad somebody cares enough, bro, because them niggas out there in Cali, they champion her. They try to make it seem like that shit is all right. It's not. And there's lawyers and people out there that will write letters and call the supervisor and manager. It's above you now. I want to talk to your manager. It's people out there like that, bro. It's above you now. Yeah, you gotta talk to your supervisor. On my soul. Nasty word.
BI, yes, I did. The child abuse tip
Yep.
line.
Yep. Do that shit. Do
Now,
that
later in the
shit.
video, I'm going to go through what I actually said to these tip lines as far as the written ones. So put a pin in that. This child, Nova, has been all but advertised by adults, including her own mother, including YouTubers, grown men, Adam Grand Mason, 1622 of Nashua, with the No Jumper podcast, he himself, as well as the staff, hired staff or paid staff or whatever it is on that show, talent, I don't know how they have their agreements set up, but the people working at the No Jumper or on the No Jumper, they've also discussed, to varying degrees of what I consider to be appropriateness, this child.
Yes.
Some calling her names such as fast and grown. Do with that
Yes.
information what you will.
Yes. 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 Yeah. Yeah, Imani, salute to Imani, champ. You know the vibes. Yeah, cuzzo. Yeah. Champ. Champ. On my soul. Yeah, I think, yo, listen. Y'all should have just got into a back and forth roasting battle with Stino. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should have left that Nova shit alone. Got into a back and forth with Stino. We do a boxing match. BJ's not playing. Not gonna hold you. What about the one weirdo who was threatening the girl? Oh, you talk about ATM Richie? I think she gonna mention it. Yo, bro, BJ's not playing. I just want to let you know. She's not playing, bro. At all, bro. Oh, my soul, yeah. Yeah.
She's also really not only been talked about on this No Jumper,
Yep.
and I'm not talking about people that's just talking about her. I'm talking about this kind of like advertising, this kind of like normalizing, not criticism.
Right.
Because when they have the advertising and the normalizing, then we have to have that counterbalanced with criticism. Because I'm not going to be able to let it stand that this is normal. This isn't normal. It's abnormal. Right. It's degenerated, and I do not consent. In fact, and indeed, from where I'm sitting, it appears as though perhaps, I don't know, innocent until proven guilty, perhaps some criminal activities are going on. Okay.
Criminals activities, you say? Yo, once you get the eye roll, yo, bro, it's like, yo, bro, once you get the eye roll, bro, it's kind of rap. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of rap. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all did too much. And some people weren't just disgusted by it. Some people were determined to make it stop.
She's been advertised.
Facts.
By adults, including her mother.
Facts.
She went on the Soft White Underbelly podcast, Mark Laita.
Champ.
She was, in my opinion, advertised.
Yeah.
As a, quote, 13-year-old runaway. That same channel on YouTube, Soft White Underbelly, has, or at least did have, videos called 13-year-old Stitute about other children. Now,
and if you want to know what's crazy, she's making sense because, and I didn't even think about it like that until now, right? If these people do have some type of tie to that criminal underworld, let's just say, right? And they're making videos like this, who do you think is going to message them? I remember Nova saying, yo, you changed my life and I started making money and all this other shit and all that. How do we know how? Right? If they are these criminal dudes, that would be advertisement. That's why maybe she was dressed certain ways, bro. It's nasty work, bro. It's nasty work, man.
Hear Mark Late to say it. His defense of himself is, this is really going on out here in the world. You people are just soft. You just want to live in your bubbles. You don't want to see what's really going out here in the world. And you know what, Mark? You're right. You are so freaking right. Because if what is going on out here in the real world is what I saw this morning with my own eyes, I cannot get it out of my mind. I did not consent to seeing that. I didn't want to see it. If I could have signed up to never see it, I would have. I don't want to see what's really going on in the so-called real world, because that's not going on in my world. I've worked very hard to build up a bubble, in fact and indeed. And now this child, I believe strongly, and I'm going to get into the reasons why I believe it in this video, her life is in danger for more reasons and in more ways than one. And it has been exacerbated, in my opinion. It has been exacerbated multiple times over by these grown men who have put this child, starting at the age of 13, 14 years old, on their platforms with millions of subscribers. It has been exacerbated by that, in my opinion. They have thrust this child and her well-being onto the collective consciousness so that all of us have to deal with the turmoil and the trauma of living through this and watching this child and not being able to do anything.
Yep.
No authorities are doing anything as far as what we can see. Maybe they started to do something with a Rico, with a little Rico, the Hoovers, then her name starts getting thrown around and people are, in my opinion, threatening her.
Yep. They made it hot. They made it hot right after the Rico. Now she's on No Jumper on a gang infested podcast, and she's being asked about it. Other people are talking about it. Now she don't want to talk to the police. It's called tampering with a witness. On my soul.
She better stay out the way for better days and better plays, or else she might get put in the dog kennel or whatever.
Oh, talk about ATM Richie right there, champ. Oh, champ.
As soon as maybe somebody's about to try and do something about a little Hoover gang here and there, children are getting threatened openly. So the public aspect of this story starts around December something, 2023. When YouTuber and professional photographer Mark Late with the Soft White Underbelly channel featured this child. She was advertising at the time, or I don't know. I mean, that's what, to me, it was advertising. He's a commercial advertising photographer. That's how I see it.
Yo, bro, I watched maybe 2 Soft White Underbelly joints. I watched the one with Lush, and I watched another one with this other dude. It was another dude on there. He was like a drug addict or something like that. So it started popping up on my algorithm. You know what I'm saying? The Soft White Underbelly shit would pop up on my algorithm. And I would just see like drug addict ostapoots, drug addict ostapoots, addict ostapoots, addict ostapoots, addict ostapoots. Like, bro, what does he have with addict ostapoots, kid? What does this man, like, what is his obsession with addict ostapoots? So I just never watched it no more because I'm not interested in that shit. I'm not interested in seeing people's degenerate lives. On my soul. I'm not that's not me, bro. I got enough shit to worry about in one day. I got a hectic life, bro. But I noticed that about Son. It was nasty. So now BJ saying how she seen the Nova shit as advertisement, it makes sense, bro. It makes sense.
That he's objectifying his subjects, in my opinion.
Nasty.
In my opinion. He might disagree with me. He's allowed to. This is my opinion. I'm allowed to have that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So 2023, Mark LITT posts this video, December. It's the end of the year, 2023, 13-year-old runaway. Now, in my memory, I feel like I originally saw it being called 13-year-old prostitute, but maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Now, he posts this video up, millions of subscribers. The child is basically not, I would say basically naked. I would say basically. She was wearing little shorts, a little skirt, a little something, mini micro something skirt shorts. And she had on a little, a triangle type of bikini top. That was like mesh or net. It was see-through. See through it. And the video came out and it was uncensored as far as the chest. Okay. Now, people freaked out. Like the general public.
Like, why would he put, first of all, why would you have a youngin come in there with that type of clothes on and still do the content and not tell this youngin, like, yo, nah, you got to put some more clothes on, shorty. I don't feel comfortable. Like, bro, what's going on? Like, bro, it couldn't even happen. I can't let you, as soon as you take your jacket, whoa, yo, what the hell is happening? What? Why? What? But we're not doing this. Son sat the camera up, sat them down, and had a whole conversation with them, and nothing happened afterwards. I don't believe that. Just Bay Area says 3 of my friends that have been on that show have passed away. He called them friends, and he never mentioned them again. Of course, bro. He's a POS. He's a POS, bro. Straight like that.
Like, even was like, what? Whoa, hold on. This is too far, Mark, even for you. My God. You couldn't have blurred that out. I mean, there was a big backlash.
Blur it out, bro. It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have, I'm trying to understand, like, how, son, what was he thinking? Like, this is why it's not just a parent's job to raise kids. I think that whole it's your kid. Oh well, I think that shit popped off in like the 2000s. Cause when I was a kid, it was a village. It took a village. Everybody's responsibility. Right? When you wilding out on the block, it was somebody else's moms that told you, you better chill before I call your moms. What you doing out here this late? Your pops know you outside? Shit like that. On my soul. It's nasty work.
In that first video,
it's crazy.
Mark discusses prostitution and S work with the child.
With a goddamn kid.
He told viewers pretty much exactly where she could be found and located, what type of illegal services she offers. I mean, I'm calling them illegal because she's a child. I'm not saying Mark LITT did anything with her. I'm not saying he did anything illegal. But he did discuss with her. I'm also not saying he didn't do anything illegal. I mean, I would like the authorities to investigate. However, I don't know because I wasn't there. He talked about some, in my opinion, very, very inappropriate things with this child.
Yo, I'm telling you, one thing's for sure, 2 things for certain. Things don't happen and cases don't start. Things happen and cases start. Trust me. They might be letting these niggas keep going, just like how they did Brick Baby and the other bagels. They might be setting up a cream cheese Rico. On my soul. Yo. They might be letting them, because it's impossible to do these type of things and there's no repercussions to them, bro. It's impossible.
In that video, and again, she's no top, like her top, she's wearing a top, but it's like see-through.
Disgusting.
Nova also said in the video that, in so many words, the reason that she was resorting to a life on the streets was because of her own mother, Tania. According to subsequent statements from Nova in different videos and different places elsewhere online, Tania is toxic. There's also video proof of them having a very difficult, tumultuous relationship. What appears to be Tania yelling, screaming, rage-fueled arguments between the two of them, wherein Tania can be heard calling Nova lots of names. We'll just leave it at that. But names that I would hope mothers wouldn't be calling their daughters. Now, in Mark's first 13
Publicly fighting with the parents, being exploited by grown men on the internet. At what point does the state or government jump in and like help? You know what I mean? At what point?
year-old runaway interview, he and Nova also discussed, P to the, I am big, what they were always talking about in the 90s and the 2000s, PI, they're getting real strict out here with what we could say. But they talked about that. Somehow they were allowed to talk about that over there on that video.
Bro, Adam asked her how come they don't like white guys on the blade. Like, how come they be turning down white guys on the blade? Like, whole video. I didn't watch it. I seen the title. I was like, bro, this is crazy work. Why you don't like the cream cheese on the blade? Yo, my backyard, right? So I got a new backyard, right? Niggas having fun, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got a bigger yard. We gonna put this here, put that there. Got the dog outside, kids outside. Nigga was outside for about 25 minutes. Bro, my whole family is bit up by wild mosquito bites, bro. All over our legs, bro. All over our arms, all that, bro. We was outside for 25 minutes, bro. Everybody got at least 10 mosquito bites on them, champ. On my soul. I think the only one I didn't get bit up is my dog, bro. On my soul. It's crazy work. God damn.
They talked about prices. They talked about,
prices.
Why Nova didn't want to have any of the people in charge of getting her money and stuff. She's like, no, I don't want to do that. So after extreme and immense public backlash, against Mark LITT for posting the video of the child like that, all uncensored, he would eventually censor the video. And perhaps even maybe he re-uploaded a version of it. I'm not even exactly sure. It's all a blur. It's all a vague blur to me.
It's all nasty.
Suffice it to say, before the video was censored and taken down, thousands of people saw it on YouTube, right there on YouTube. This was back 2023. Today, a version of that video still is up, but it has now been censored and blurred, a version of it. Nevertheless, thousands of people saw this first uncensored video on YouTube. Mark LITT would go on to interview this child.
Oh, just wait until you see the hair removal videos. I did a video maybe 2 years ago about these perverts that be on here talking about how to remove hair from certain places and showing the whole certain place, champ, on YouTube right now. It's still up right now. It leaves you to think, like, why do they let these certain videos stay up, bro? It's nasty work.
Several times. And even though he did eventually censor or blur out the public YouTube version of the video of the 13-year-old, he did re-upload the video for sale on his private Patreon account, or I guess public, I don't know. I mean, public, private, you have to pay. It's paywall Patreon, or whatever it is. You can buy the video, from what I understand, to this very day, uncensored.
What?
Now, in my opinion, I would characterize that to be child sexual abuse material, in my opinion. And I would like the authorities to actually want.
So, son got an unedited video of his interview with the young one. where she's scantily clad that he had to censor because it wasn't right. It wasn't, the whole thing isn't right, but he had to censor it and blur out certain things, you know, because it is, but you can't have it up there, bro. You shouldn't have it up there. It should never even be recorded. But he has it on somewhere else where people can buy it.
Once and for all, investigate and look into it. I don't know. Again, this is my opinion. In my opinion, don't think this is okay. I haven't thought it was okay since 2023 when I saw it. I didn't think it was okay before I saw it. And then today, what it has escalated to is now there's public child sexual abuse material of her engaging in unclothed acts that I did not consent to see, that I was subjected to today. I've reported them and they haven't been taken down from the site where I saw them. Within weeks of Mark LITT publishing this video back in 2023, this child actually went missing. Now, for full context, Nova had already been characterized and publicized and advertised as a runaway. So she maybe had a history of running away already. I'm not saying this one video made her run away, but now she had been thrust into international global infamy in her pretty much full anatomy. So this adds a new level of complexity to the entire situation of her going missing, because now she's what? Famous, viral, whatever you want to call it. A worldwide audience is aware of her story, her difficult home life, how she feels about certain things, where to find her or catch her. So maybe she went missing before she was publicized in the way that she was on the YouTube channel to thousands of people. In my opinion, commodified, exploited in my opinion, and belief, which isn't a fact. It adds a new level of complexity. Okay, so soon after that first interview aired, her supposed biological mother, Tania, remember we heard about her? She does her own interview on Soft White Underbelly. Now, apparently she might have already been on Soft White Underbelly before, but now that the 13-year-old runaway video has come out, now she wants to come on there. And I guess, you know, rehabilitate her reputation after Nova, the 13-year-old runaway, quote, quote, according to the title, came on there and talked about her mom being, you know, lesser than fit. So Tania comes on, the mom comes on and does her own interview. And we'll just say in that interview, she showed her true self. Okay, let's just call it that and move on. So fast forward to today, October 9th. Thursday, October 9th, 4:41 p.m. And the child, apparently, from what it appears, herself is now advertising child abuse material for sale on public social media platforms, including places like, and again, I'm going to name a big bucket of ones because I don't want anybody trying to look for this. It's truly traumatized me.
Don't even name none of them shits. It's nasty work. And I don't know what's going on in the chat because I'm trying to pay attention because I don't really pay attention to the Nova shit too much. I try not to even watch on the content on what's going on. But this is an update of some shit that, you know what I mean, needed to be spoke about. So I don't really know what's going on, bro, but yo, listen, man, this shit ain't nothing. This shit ain't no joking. I don't know if niggas was joking or whatever, but this shit ain't really nothing to joke about, bro. On my soul. This shit is nasty work, bro. And this shit should have been stopped a long time ago. It should have been stopped a long time ago.
Did not want to see it. I wish I hadn't. But she's using sites such as or including different aliases. And when I say she, I don't really know who's logging in to these accounts.
We're not doing that.
So after I saw what I saw today, I reported it to the platform.
As you should.
Hours ago.
As you should. As you should.
Alarmingly, the account where the videos are posted, which again, I can no longer see because once I reported them, they disappeared from me. I cannot see them anymore. It just has a grayed out, blacked out, whatever. It just has a box where it used to be. It says you reported this. So I'm not looking at them and I'm trying to forget what I saw. Okay.
Niggas got Cuzzo flustered right now.
But the account upon which it is posted has gained 100 subscribers or followers today. Today, since I saw it, at least 100 followers or subscribers, have been gained. That means that many people have followed the account where these public videos just are. And you should also know that including, just having the videos on there, there's a bio section, and I'll get into that in a little while. Or after this part.
Come on, champ. Come on.
Now, this child was also interviewed and, in my opinion, advertised with her mother on another controversial YouTube channel called No Jumper, run by Adam1622 Grand Mason.
Fly guy, you got to be very careful, bro. Right? Because the situation may somehow needed to be spoken about to bring awareness to these type of things happening to our children. But this man brought this young girl on his platform scantily clad, bro. So you can disagree with the popular consensus. I know that's what people like to do, bro. People like to be contrarians. Like they want to be on the contrary. But this ain't the right one, bro. This ain't it, bro. The contrary of this is nasty work, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's nasty work, bro. He brought the little person on there, bro, scantily clad, bro. It was asking them actual questions. If you agree with that, that's not a hill, champ. Salute the Backdoor Media. That's not the hill, bro. I promise you, bro. I promise you, bro. I promise you, bro. On my soul, bro. That's nasty work, bro. It's nasty work, bro.
Of Nashua, No Jumper. He also hires people affiliated and associated with alternative lifestyles, we'll put it at that. Perhaps varying intensities and degrees of legality and criminality. We'll leave it at that, innocent until proven guilty. But more than one former, whatever, affiliate, employee, I don't know what their employment contracts look like, but more than one has now been wrapped up in separate RICO indictments for gang stuff. Okay, separate ones. One's against the Big U, one's against the Hoovers. Okay.
Oh, champ. Tell him. Tell him.
So sometime recently, again, I'm not going to give any specifics, to triangulate until this stuff's took down. But sometime within very recently, over the past couple days, we'll say, there was a social media post to a social media platform. We'll call that post A. It was a video. It was a vlog of sorts. In this particular social media post A, she advertised another social media handle from another social media platform. Again, think YouTube, think Snapchat, think Twitter, think X, think Instagram. These are normal on the surface things, right? This isn't like, oh, DM me on a Kick, come to Omegle. No. This was like, just a normal, like one that you would have a profile to or whatever, right?
Nice
So
word.
I'm on platform A. looking at this thing she posted, and it's like, oh, go to this other place. This is the other place where I have a social media platform, and I'm, researching the case and all of that. So I'm like, okay, what is that? So I go to it. Social media post on platform B, social media post B on platform C or whatever, second platform. That's where the materials were. So she was using one platform to kind of advertise another platform, which unbeknownst to me, I had absolutely no way to know that videos or things like that were even allowed on this social media. I thought this stuff was like, oh, if it's reported, it gets taken down. Like, whoa, that's immediate took down. Apparently not. Apparently not. So I immediately reported it to the platform that B post was on. And like I said earlier, it made it disappear. And there was 3 different things on there. And I all 3 of them, I can describe as nothing else other than, child corn, if you know what I mean. And so I reported it to the platform itself. I began reporting to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children on the cyber tip line. I also called the tip line on the phone because the form I was filling out prompted me to do that. And I had about a 15-minute call with this representative named Kristen.
Yo, fly guy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, I'm not even the type of person that can indulge in that conversation with you, bro. So I'm gonna let the chat talk to you, bro. I'm not even the type of person that'll have these conversations, because the response that I have to what you're saying, it's like I feel like when things like this happen, and it may just be something about me, right? But when things like this happen, bro, and it's like, bro, it's obvious what he's doing, and niggas just trying to tell me, oh no, well, he's not selling it, it's just on his Patreon. It's like, I'm the type of nigga that throw tables and all that, bro. Like, I'm the type of nigga that throw chairs and fuck up the evening. You feel me? Like, that's me, nigga. I fuck the evening up, nigga. I get to throwing niggas and slapping shit out niggas' hands. That's so I can't have that conversation with you, bro. That's why I don't like talking about things like this. I like laughing and joking, bro. I flip tables over, bro. Food everywhere and all that, champ, on my soul, bro. Like, cause it feels like remedial. You know what I'm saying? It feel like you saying this shit, but it's like, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously what you're saying is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, table, bro. I'm not that type of nigga, bro, that you can play with like that, bro. On my soul.
Now, Adam Grandmason, 1622 of Nashua, the no jumper, he repeatedly interviews this child's mother and has her on the show.
Bro, I don't play no games, bro. When niggas try to play with me, bro, like I'm stupid, bro, right? Bro, I flip out, bro. Like, I don't know why I do that, bro. I flip all the way out, bro. Like, nigga easily catch me up like that, bro. Get me sent to jail. Because the nigga talking to me like I'm stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be talking to me like, you talking to me like I'm a kid, bro. Like, he's not selling them shits. He just got it on Patreon. Flip table, nigga. I don't want to talk no more, nigga. It's up. Fuck you. Yo, it's up. You heard? You talking to me like I'm dumb, nigga? You sell videos on Patreon, bro. The only way people can. All right, come on. Let's finish listening to BJ Champ
show. And the child too. She came on there too to do an interview about, apparently, in my opinion, unlawful topics. I don't play those games, like bro. Gang related violence, being a snitch on a gang, and prostitution. Mm-hmm. She's talking about these things. She's still at this point 15 on Adam Gray Mason's show.
It's a kid. Salute to Auntie in
From
the
what I can see from the
Salute
public
to
view,
Auntie in
and I
the
don't know these
building.
people,
Auntie says, "Oh, tough, cool setup, and no more smoke alarm beeping." I mean, on my soul, looks like you co-hosting with BJ. Y'all, my baby girl giving up her entire soul, tears dropping for them helpless victims, children. Arrest all of them. Yup. Yo, listen, man, it's crazy. Cousin, don't waste energy on your, not like listen, I just be wanting people to know about me, right? Because I just got on YouTube, bro. You see my hands? That shit say tough life, bro. I had a real tough life, bro. So I just be wanting people to know about me, bro. I don't like to play too much. I don't like people to patronize me. Once I feel like you patronizing me, bro, the night is over. I promise, like this, like niggas be telling me, like, yo, bro, you just a YouTuber, bro. The night is over. It's done. Somebody black eye, bro. I'm going to the cops is called, bro. Shit broken in the crib. Everything over. It's a wrap. It's over. It's a wrap. Everything is a wrap. What? It's a wrap. On my soul. He not selling them videos. He just got it on his Patreon. On my soul.
nobody, no adults have stepped in to help this abused child, this child victim.
This is facts. This is facts.
When I made critical comments about these behaviors, the No Jumper Show cast said I should come to the studio and perform a Group S act on them, on the men in the room, instead of complaining about them. Lush. So that should give you an idea of their mindset.
Yeah.
As of the time of the live stream I'm making right now, when I began it, the videos have not been removed. Nor has that original social media post A been removed. That eventually led me on the second social media page that, had that material. I have been making videos about this issue for years. I think I actually started making videos about it in 2023. Maybe it was 2024, but it was instantaneously when I saw that video just put out there uncensored like that. It was not acceptable then, and it is not acceptable now, and I will not be gaslit. I will not be brainwashed into thinking it's acceptable, because it's not, and it just simply is not. Despite my making videos about this and trying to sound the alarm for years, so far it does not appear to have really helped in the slightest. In fact, I'm increasingly concerned more and more about Nova's health, safety, wellness, and well-being. In her recent videos and posts, she has been apparently engaging in what appears to be illegal and highly dangerous activities, in particular for someone her age. And this is not to shame Nova in the slightest. This isn't to blame her at all. She cannot be held responsible, even really morally, ethically at all. She was brought up in this lifestyle, and I'm not sure she's ever seen anything different. She said she used to live with her grandparents for a while, and she had a great life then, but
that's not any better, because grandparents can't really watch you. And this shit is making me think about my little cousin, bro. And this is why it's kind of like, bro, I hate talking about shit like this, bro, because niggas don't really know, right? And I know this on so many fronts too, right? But just talk about my little cousin, right, Tamisha. Bro, niggas tried to help Shorty so many times, bro. Like, niggas trying to help her, bro. Like, calling for help, trying to help her, bro. Like, trying to give her a better way. And it's just, niggas had brainwashed her, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas had brainwashed her bad, bro. And that shit was crazy, bro. Drugs, all that shit, bro. It was just crazy work, bro. Then to finally lose her after you was trying to help her this whole time, bro, and trying to give her, another solution, bro, to actually lose a family member behind the same activity, bro. A lot of y'all may not know how that feel, bro. This is why a lot of people a lot of people see this shit and just they be saying different stupid shit like, oh, he it was the Mark dude's content, and oh well he could do the content. It's just content. Niggas be saying different things. ATM Richie saying, the whole put the girls in the dog cage and like, bro, like this shit is funny, bro. It's not funny, bro. Like when you really lose somebody behind this shit, bro. After you was trying to save them, bro. My cousin got stabbed in her heart, bro. When she was trying to leave. She was trying to leave, bro. She was trying to leave. She had called her mother and said, yo, I can't do it no more. I'm ready to come home, bro. Argued with the nigga that she was with at the time, the nigga that was, had control of her. This is the story goes. He said, if you walk out that door, or he said, if you try to leave, you're not going to live or some shit like that. He stabbed her with an ice pick in the heart, bro. And we had to bury my little cousin, bro. On my soul. So when I be hearing, that's why I be staying away from shit like this, bro. Because that should be getting me in a different type of mind state, bro. And niggas be coming in here playing, bro. I don't be feeling like playing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't be feeling like playing about that shit, bro.
As soon as her mom took over, she started going down the wrong path. And today, it's never too late for Nova. It's never too late to change her life around. But the sad reality is she is a child. She can't just run away and start a new life. She has years to go before she's old enough legally to do that. And so for that reason, because she cannot really legally remove herself from the situation, even if she gets put in a group home, I mean, those are hit and miss on if you're going to get put somewhere might be worse than where you came from. And y'all know it's true. So there's not a whole lot of options for somebody like Nova, especially now Nova has all these face tattoos. It's kind of hard for her to just go hop into somebody's foster home now. Like people judge. That's why kids aren't supposed to be allowed to get a tattoo.
Salute to my son, Only the Ghost. He says, bruh, I don't play when it comes to my little ones, my nieces, nephews, and little cousins, bro. My little cousin was my first little sibling. So I'm the only boy on that side of the family, and I was the youngest for a long time until she was born. So she gave me the feeling of being a big brother. Cause I was with them every day. You know what I'm saying? Like that was one of my that was my cousins that I was with every day. Like we all got those cousins that we with all the time and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it just hit different, you feel me? It just hit different, bro.
She's got tattoos on her neck, on her face. There's no hiding this. She's going to have a hard time distancing herself from this lifestyle. And as everyone does, as it is, if she were to decide one day she would like to do that. But now, to her detriment and at her expense, multiple adults, have made money or gotten clout or clicks or whatever currency it is.
Or worse. I personally believe the Nashua one wanted both mother and daughter, bro. It was sick. It just was too many episodes, too many nasty questions. I believe the Nashua one definitely wanted that, champ.
By putting this child on. And I'm going to tell you right now, I am not sorry for talking about this story publicly, and I'm going to continue to do it. Yeah. Anybody who says that what I am doing by raising awareness and rebuking this behavior that's been thrusted upon my timeline, that's been thrusted upon the front pages of accounts where all of your kids could be.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry. Hello, look what's going on. And stuff's not even getting taken down. And again, I'm not even saying which platform. Okay. But I do find it to be interesting that Asmongold can't even read a Taylor Swift lyric without the highly advanced copyright system picking up on that. Without the highly advanced copyright system, I play one David TikTok with a little David
Yeah.
song overlaid over it, and UMG got my whole video blocked from playing in places.
Yeah.
It's amazing how
UMG got my video last night. They got my shit in the red. I'm about to delete that shit. Yep. But y'all let certain y'all go to my video where I spoke about the hair removal videos on here. I promise you they showing everything for educational purposes. They showing everything. These is weirdos. They showing everything, bro. On my soul.
how fast they can do that over truly fair use. But materials of child victims, advertising illegal, I hesitate to call it services. It's been up for it's been up since September 17th. I reported it like 7 in the morning or something early this morning. It's still up. It's 4:52.
Speaking of September 17th, my birthday is October 17th. I'll probably be live and drunk on my soul. We gonna have a party live. I'm gonna have balloons and all that. We gonna have a party live on my soul. I'm gonna make a cake. Y'all gonna cut the birthday cake with me and all that, champ. That mean we gonna sing happy birthday and all that, champ, on my soul.
2.
Yeah, it's nasty work, cuzzo. It's nasty work. I ain't gonna lie, sis. It's nasty.
I've been
bro.
crying. I'll get more into that after I get my little speech done. So none of this is to blame Nova. Please don't take it in that way. I don't think Nova should be given anything but understanding and love and
help.
respect, because
Yeah.
those are the things that it very strongly appears to me she has never, ever had from the
Yeah.
people who had a duty to her to provide that.
Yeah.
But in her recent postings online,
Mm.
public postings, the ones not
That shit got 2 brushes on it. It got a brush on each side. That's fire. I ain't gonna lie. I've never seen no shit like that before, cuz you got a brush on each side. I never seen no shit like that before. On my soul. She got the big brush and the
But in
little
her
brush.
recent
It's on point
postings
right now,
online,
champ. Yeah.
public postings, the ones not behind any paywalls,
On point.
it appears to me as though she has been engaging in riskier, higher risk behaviors, more dangerous behaviors, and, no judgment at all, but criminal behaviors, which could get her in a lot more trouble.
The dual face brush.
She's got
On
videos
my
of herself
soul.
doing what appear to me to be
On my
substances,
soul.
420, cough medicines, something from a balloon, driving a car all around when she's 15. I'm not
She
sure
has
you're,
those
able to
allergies.
do
She has
that
to use that
in
brush to
California.
scratch her nose. All right.
And
I don't know.
I saw something
I didn't know if she was applying whatever. I just never seen one of those. I don't know what it's called, but I never seen one of those with 2 brushes on it. Oh my soul. You can hit it bio and then hit it bio. I gotta get my shorty one of those shits. Oh my soul.
today that I'm going to try to describe that really shook me to my core, and I'm going to be as vague.
That champ gotta watch some makeup tutorials. Yo, bro. I might have to. I got a daughter now, bro. I'm about to be doing tea parties and all that shit. Nigga in the middle of the living room. Tea parties and all that. Oh, champ.
As possible, but still getting the
Champ.
point across. So in a
Champ.
post, we'll say it was a video of sorts. Maybe it was a clip. Maybe it was a short. Maybe it was a story. It's bad, y'all.
Uh-oh. Oh, all right. Those bottles are heavy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Salute to Kylie Green. Say he's gonna buy everything on the site on the 17th. Salute to you, champ. You already know the vibes. Those bottles are kind of heavy. She's angry right now. That nasty sparkling water.
Nova's on the screen.
It's all right. I had one bottle of that shit. I was like, it's seltzer water. It's seltzer water. Ain't really nothing special about it.
You know, she's got her,
it's all right,
her
cold.
phone or whatever. Nova's on screen. And there appears to be a male voice coming from just right off the screen. You can hear in the video or clip or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And in the video, you can hear this male off screen propositioning Nova to do a certain act.
Yeah.
She's a child, remember. This would be illegal.
Boy.
And she says, no, I don't want to do that act because it would hurt. So use your imagination on what that could be. And this apparent male voice from off the camera said, come on, what if I gave you $60? What if I gave you $60? It's like we saw 2 years ago what was being said about this little girl by adults. Ugh.
Yeah, bro. I can't do no more, champ. I can't, bro. Can't do no more, bro. I can't, bro. I can't. I tried. Bro. Can't do it, bro. Yo, any of you, listen, any of you dudes that was out there acting like this shit was content and that this shit was cool and all that, y'all got the worst coming for y'all, bro. On my soul. Y'all got the worst coming for y'all, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Y'all got the absolute worst coming for y'all, bro. Yo.
We saw 2 years ago on Mark Leta Soft White Underbelly what was being said.
Oh, man.
How she was being described in the titles. How she was being talked about step by step. Each and every time that another adult puts this child out in this way to attempt to normalize it, to do anything other than criticize it and raise alarms. It has brought us into a situation where it has become normalized. There's whole swaths.
Kylie Green says, I changed my mind about BJ. She truly for the cause. And yo, bro, look, man. Ever since the first day, bro, I already knew that, bro, because I felt the same way, bro. There is no, this little girl is fast. There is no, she thrusted herself into the situation. There is none of that. We talking about a kid. We talking about a kid. We talking about a little girl, bro. Y'all niggas is bugging, making this whole situation content and making her content and parading her around when she really need help. She need for y'all adults to help her, bro. Y'all put up some money to send her to some type of college or try to see whatever talent she got where she can make some money off of one of her talents, singing, making clothes. Somebody teach her how to do something. Somebody teach her how to do something, bro. Give her another opportunity, bro, to do something else. But instead, y'all exploiting her for this certain thing, bro. And it's going to become worse and worse and worse. See, my cousin passed away when she was 20 something. We was trying to save her since she was a teen. Just trying to save her, trying to save her. Different people be letting her stay, and then she end up leaving again. And people letting her stay, trying to teach her something. Try to, you know what I mean? It ends up bad, bro. It ends up bad. It's getting worse. It started off bad, and it's getting progressively worse. To now, she's being allegedly offered $60 for whatever acts.
So, I don't know, people, demons, monsters, predators, who knows, could be bots online who are saying that this is just the culture.
It's not the culture, champ.
Not
Not the
only
culture.
has she been doing more increasingly risky behaviors on her posts and her videos, not only the whole $60 for the horrendous, painful S act, not only that, but I believe her life is also in danger because adults continue to drag her name into a Crips gang affiliated criminal RICO racketeering case of child S trafficking. Now, importantly, Nova's name, her real name or government, no names of Nova in the public documents have been listed. If Nova is in any way related to this lawsuit, it would just say like minor victim 15 or something. Like it wouldn't say her name anyway. But there's adults that have now dragged her name into it,
Yep.
including her mom, her
Yep.
mom's name into it as well.
Yep.
And these adults
Yep.
have put her life in danger, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yes.
Whack 100. I'm talking to you, Unc.
Yeah, cuz. I got love. I got love, champ. I got love, champ. Oh, my soul. I got love, champ. I ain't gonna lie. Call them out. Call them out. The gingerbread man needs to be called out, champ. On my soul. The nastiest.
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to ATM Richie.
Yes.
What?
Talk to ATM Richie. Yeah. Talk to ATM Richie. Talk to these niggas. On my soul. I'm going to say it for you. Talk to these bozo ass niggas. On my soul. The fuck? Y'all ever seen that Key and Peele skit where I think my son Peele was Obama, and the nigga Key was the nigga that spoke for Obama, like the gangster interpretation type shit. That's what I'm gonna be for a lot of niggas. On my soul. I'm the gangster interpretation, bro. I can say the shit that you can't say or that you won't say. On my soul. I'm gonna say it. Talk to him, champ.
What are y'all doing? Wake up. Wake up. Aunt Heffy. What are y'all doing?
Yes.
What does it take? What's it going to take?
Yes.
I had to see a naked little girl this morning on my timeline because it's been so normalized. I don't even pick it up no more. And all y'all have to say is, oh yeah, her and her snitch ass mama. That's all y'all have to say. And then whenever people come along to criticize it, we get harassed.
Yeah.
Sexually.
Yeah. Oh.
It gets defended.
Yeah.
Because some kids is grown and.
Yep. Yep, Hefe. Because some kids is grown and they thrust themselves into the life, right? Which he probably still doesn't think he said anything wrong, which is so it's amazing, bro. Cuz. It's alright, cuz. It's alright. It's alright. Staying on 10.
Grown adults have dragged this child's name into a
10.
Crips gang Hoover indictment as an alleged snitch.
Yep.
Adam 16 gram Mason and Tania, Nova's mom,
Yep.
on the show. They had Nova come on to clear the air for the Crips, criminal Hoover Crips gang. The 15-year-old to clear the air that she ain't no snitch. Hello? Then we have the whole, what I believe to be.
Westside Paulie says, Veris, you have a duty to take care of your children. You cannot save the world until you save your own household. Yeah, right. But on some real shit, bro, a go inside probably would have stopped me from getting shot. Like a go inside, even though my pops told me don't go outside, right? And I still went outside anyway. It was other adults outside. Another go inside, you're not even supposed to be out here. Would have probably stopped me from getting shot. Not gonna hold you. So, it's not about saving the world per se, but it's definitely a bit more than just raising your own kids. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a dad to my kids, but I'm a father figure, bro. Like when I'm in the streets. Niggas not gonna do no dumb shit around me, and I'm just gonna be sitting there like on some. I'm not about to let niggas do no dumb shit around me, bro. I'm a father figure. I got kids, bro. Y'all niggas can't do what y'all about to do right here. On my soul. I probably would have not been shot if somebody would have felt that way about me. Like, yo, go in the house, bro. You 14, bro. Why you out here at 2 a.m, bro? Take your ass in the house. I wouldn't have got shot.
Threats that she better stay out the way for better days and better plays by ATM Richie, who also went on Soft White Underbelly. And on that Soft White Underbelly interview 5 years ago or whatever, he said he's locked women up in kennels, made them eat cat food, all because they were renegades, all because they didn't want to have a pimp. Okay. This same man who said he's burned women, put cigarettes out on women.
And ATM Richie is going to learn the difference between content and what's not supposed to be content. He's probably under investigation for how hard he's been going, bro. Like he's been saying shit and he think he trolling, but it's just certain shit you can't troll about, and they're gonna let you know.
Who he owned as, let's call it what it is for once, slaves. Mm-hmm. If you're in a freaking dog kennel getting burned with cigarettes and you can't leave, you're in a slavery situation, you're a hostage, you're a slave. Yes, you are. You're enslaved. So this man is now telling a 15-year-old, stay out the way. For better days and better plays, you better not snitch on the sex trafficking criminal gang. You better not. What is going on out here? Hello? What is it going to hello?
Yep.
I'm genuinely afraid for the life of this child. I'm actually scared for her life. And I don't know what to do.
You want to know what's crazy? So many of us, I can't even say so many of us, right? But a lot of us have lost so many people. There's so many stupid, so much disgusting shit. I think when people see situations like this, they don't react enough. Because niggas like Hefe and ATM Richie and just other niggas, bro, just try to normalize this shit. And niggas done lost people before. That's why I can't even really stomach listening to this shit too much. On my soul, it should make my stomach hurt right now, bro.
I do not know what to do. I do not know what else needs to be done. I do not know what can be done other than the proper authorities getting involved. Not only to help Nova, because she's been thrusted into global infamy. Everybody knows who she is now. They even said it on No Jumper one time. She's a famous child prostitute.
Yeah.
A famous one. It makes her value go up, they were talking about.
Yeah.
So she's a little bit uniquely positioned because she is widely known. However, there's a whole lot of this going on. And I don't know. I don't know what to do. Okay. All I can do is what I've done. I definitely think the proper authorities need to get involved, not only to help Nova, but what clearly, in my opinion, appears to be an infested hotbed of child abuse going on all up and down Skid Row and definitely Figueroa corridor. I do not know why or how grown men with millions of subscribers are even legally allowed to produce, manufacture, and distribute materials such as this. But like I said, everybody's innocent until proven.
Now, this is something that me and BJ, I don't know. So somebody may need to hit BJ up and ask her if she want to do this with your man Stino, but we can expose the whole for educational use nasty side of the, because that's what they're blanking it under, for educational use. I'm just trying to show people the story. This is for educational use. I'm just trying to show people how to remove hair from certain places. But it's all a disguise. See, some of that for that educational purposes is too much of a blanket statement. So the weirdos are using it to do weird things. It goes beyond soft white underbelly and Adam. There's a whole for educational purposes category that has nasty things going on, and really the only people that you're teaching is children, right? This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing, and this is why their videos continue to stay up, because it's for educational purposes only. It's nasty work.
Proven guilty.
It's nasty. It's nasty.
And sometimes, even if you're allowed to do something, I don't know why on earth you would want to. So, this is a call to action. I think the only way to make any difference here is to band together. We actually have to use those tip lines for the exact reason they were set up. We just have to. I'm seeing something and I'm saying something. I might not be able to control the outcome of this situation, and I might not be able to even control any part of it. But you know what I can control? There's certain things within my control. You know what one of them is? Using this platform to demand accountability, to demand investigations into this, for action to be taken to help not only Nova, but any and all children in this situation, to let authorities know that this might be business as usual in the culture to a certain ilk of degenerated criminal or buffoon, innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
But it is not acceptable in our society. Children should enjoy their inalienable right to a childhood free from abuse of this kind. It should not depend on the color of their skin. It should not depend on their area code. It should not depend on their zip code. And it should not depend on the poor choices of their parents. This is not new. This is not new, Hoover criminal gang. This is not new. Child abuse like this has been going on for decades, right there in that very spot. With all due respect, I've seen what President Trump can do when he wants.
Auntie says, call to action, band together, call the tip lines. Nah, that's a fact, man. Like, niggas really got to start calling these damn lines, man. Because this shit is like, enough is enough, bro. Especially with the kids, bro. Enough is enough, man. I'm not going to lie, bro. This shit too much, man. This shit too much for me, man. But what you see, not only on social media, but things that go on around you, may be the one who saves a kid's life. And that's a big ass fact. On my soul. Yo, it's crazy, man. This is crazy work.
To put the full force of the standing guard that we have in this country to work over the past few weeks. I'll just leave it at that. In one way or another, I've at least been able to see that he can mobilize a law enforcement agency on a snap of a finger. So I'm asking everyone who sees this video to do everything that you possibly can within your peaceful power to shed light on Nova's life and death situation and to shed light on this horrific human rights abuses that are going on up and down Figueroa. These are civil rights abuses. These are civil rights abuses against children of extremely vulnerable people themselves, children of addicts themselves. These are kids getting addicted to substances, kids getting offered $60 freaking dollars, kids getting offered $60 freaking dollars for a painful and humiliating act. I don't guess we could change everything everywhere, but I bet you they could hone in on Figueroa Corridor. It's been going on for decades. This is right there in Los Angeles, California, and it's being now published on multiple platforms which have millions of subscribers. Time's up. So, if you are a social media content creator, even if you don't normally talk about things like this, I would ask you please to consider picking up one portion of this story and shedding light on it. I believe this is a life and death situation, and I believe that we might have a responsibility to use the platforms that we have been afforded and given and earned. But it still is a blessing and an opportunity to have a platform, and I think that we could consider using it in a way to shed light on this situation. If you don't have a social media platform, if you don't have a large audience, fine. Call the tip lines. I'm going to get into some of the ones that I called. I'm going to read to y'all some of the things I wrote as an example in just a little bit, in just a moment. This is the call to action portion of the video. If you're a content creator, you don't like me, don't even mention me. I don't care. If you do like me, use my videos. I will not copyright strike. Use the videos, react to the videos. You can react to my video. You can react to the whole series. React to the whole series. I react to a video every day. I'll share the videos of you reacting to the videos. Just, we have to get the word out. I don't know what else to do. And finally, of course, there's reporting stuff to the tip lines yourself. If you see something, say something. I know that we are used to authorities not doing anything. I know that we're used to corruption running amok, but like, I just decided today that like, we should maybe do something about this. So let's like actually get something done about this. What can be done? I don't know. I didn't know that, Donald Trump could snap his fingers and have a whole standing army in a city in tomorrow's time. So who knows what's possible if we make the right people aware? Who knows what's possible? Contact your favorite or least favorite. I don't care. Social media commentators, content creators. This is a call to action. This is a call to action. It's time. We have watched collectively Nova go from a 13-year-old with either 0 or maybe 1 tattoo.
Salute to Auntie for the goddamn super chat. On my soul, stand on 10. We got to stand on 1,000. It got to be 1,000 toes, man. We got to stand for something, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if you against snitching and you got a street code, this goes beyond that. This goes way beyond niggas snitching and all that other shit, bro. This is a kid that's been exploited and that's still being exploited by grown-ups. On my soul.
To a 15-year-old with full, body covered. The green hair. She's sucking gas out of balloons, y'all. $60 for a painful, degenerating sex act. And guess what? Tanea got 6 freaking kids. There's other kids.
I need to get something to drink. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back.
I don't want to even talk about one of the YouTube shorts that I saw of Nova with her little sister. And they're fully clothed. It's not nothing, but it was so demented and just dark and suggestive. And again, I cannot even blame Nova because she is still a child. Who is responsible for her should be in some way held responsible for this. I know kids run away. I know there's good parents out here who are trying their best for their kid, but I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about this situation and the situation we all watched go down. We all watched Tania go over and over publicly to talk about her daughter. We watched Tania over the past almost 2 years seemingly deliberately make her daughter become famous. And now this famous child institute needs our help more than ever. Please, nobody try to contact Nova. That's absolutely not in any way what I am suggesting. And I would absolutely discourage and prohibit. You know, I can't tell somebody what to do, but don't do that. I'm telling you, don't do it. Okay, so that's the end of the call to action portion. Now I'm going to get into the actual reports that I filed and stuff. So the first one was the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. I had heard about this tip line or whatever recently on one of those like predator catcher type videos or whatever. And so that was the first thing that I went to. Also recently a lawsuit was filed involving Roblox or Discord or one of those because of a tip that came in to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. So that was where I started. That was my starting point. So I went on the online.
Roblox been wilding too. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all watch that Roblox shit, man, with our kids.
Cyber tip line. And what did I say to them? I said, in part, I might leave some of this stuff out, you know, if it's like personal identifying of people and stuff, but this is like, you know, pretty much like the gist. A child is being exploited by adults and used for online content. I saw a child, you know what, against my will this morning depicting the child in certain acts. She has been advertised by adults, including her mother and YouTubers, as a teenage prostitute, a 13-year-old runaway, and a 15-year-old prostitute. She has been reported missing several times under different names. Controversial YouTuber Mark LITT interviewed the child several times, beginning years ago when she was just 13. The first interview advertised, in my opinion, the child as a teenage runaway or 13-year-old runaway, something along those lines. The child is basically nude in the video. Her fill in the blank, detail for the feds or for the hotline. Mark LITT posted this video on his channel, having millions of subscribers. Eventually, he censored or blurred the public YouTube version of the video, but he re-uploaded it for sale.
For sale. For sale.
But he re-uploaded it for sale on his paid-for paywall account. Today, private buyers can still purchase this material, and I provided the link. In that first video, he discusses prostitution and S-work with the child and told viewers exactly how to find her for these seemingly illegal services. Now, again, y'all, this is what I wrote to the tip line. This is what I wrote on the tip form. So this is from my perspective and my belief, in my opinion, what I believe. So just, you know, for the disclaimer purpose of what I'm reading to y'all, I do not know if Mark LITT has ever committed a crime in his life. I'm not saying he's a criminal. I'm not saying he did anything with Nova. What I am saying is exactly what happened, which is he interviewed her, and I am describing from my perspective what she looked like in that interview. Put a 1 in the chat if it's kind of lining up with what y'all remember. Within 2 months of this video being published to millions of subscribers, the child in fact went missing and has been repeatedly reported missing ever since. Sometime recently, but I told them in the report line like the exact, you know, time, moment or day, she posted a video to her blank account and included a blank handle to another account. And so when I went to that second account, there was child abuse material for sale on the account. I reported that material, 3 videos, to the platform itself and began reporting the findings to you guys, these people, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, on the cyber tip line. I also called the line on the phone when prompted, and had an approximately 15-minute call with a representative named Kristen. Adam, Grand Mason from No Jumper, repeatedly interviews this child's mother and also interviews the child about, in my opinion, unlawful topics, including gang-related violence and institution.
And more than that, it's a little bit more than that. But this is why we need women to be like stepping up to shit, because you know, like I'm not following no little girls' Instagrams. I'm not clicking on no other profile for her to find that information. The only men that's probably doing that is pervy worvies. You feel me? But a woman would probably do that just to see what's going on with this little girl. You feel me? And that's where the information gets seen and somebody can do something about it. But like an average dude, like a dude that's like, you know what I mean, not on no pervy worthy shit, is not just gonna go to shorty Instagram and then see another handle and then click on the next handle to see what content is over there for a little girl. You feel me? On my soul, it's just really pervy worthies that's gonna be doing that.
No adults have seemed to step in, or no adults seem to have stepped in to help this abused child. When I made critical comments about these behaviors, the No Jumper show cast said I should come to the studio and perform a group act on them, on the men there, instead of complaining about them. So that should give you an idea of the mindset. Now, I'm going to read to y'all, I'm not going to show it, but I'm going to read to y'all the bio, and I did include this as a link.
She's not playing with y'all. I'm not gonna hold you. I told you that was the wrong thing to do. That was the wrong thing to do. Y'all niggas names about to be in some paperwork, champ. On my soul.
Link to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. The bio, whereupon I found, or was confronted, rather, I wasn't looking for it, so I was assaulted with this illegal child material, advertising videos for sale and other things. That account that it's on, again, it's just a public social media account. It's like a regular social media account on a regular social media platform. Okay, it's not anything. It's not no OnlyFans. It's none of that. It's just regular. So her, bio says the following.
Chill. Come on.
Welcome. CUMMMM. Dot. The real Nova. Emoji, heart eye emoji. Text me for content deals. LOL. Enjoy. Eggplant. Emoji. Welcome. The real Nova. Emoji. Text me for content deals. LOL. Enjoy. I reported this social media profile a long time ago this morning, hours ago. Is Tough Stino in here? Shout out to my cousin. I hope he's responding to the call. I just sent out a bat signal for people to cover the story. Stino, you actually came to my mind, and I know you don't normally cover stuff about kids and stuff, but like I feel like this is a life or death situation, and if you could find it within your heart to cover some aspect of the story, that feels like the least, I could ask, people in the cousins to do. However, it's up to you, because I know you don't normally do that kind of thing, but it's nasty out here. You're going to be reacting tonight. Okay, thank you. And y'all listen, be easy on, like, I'm like almost about to cry. Like, I know y'all saw me almost cry a while ago. You know what it is, y'all? I think I had a breakdown of trust in the system again. You know how you have those sometimes, and it's like, okay, well, at least in my mind, it was like, well, at least if it's child materials, they will get took down immediately. Look how fast they could take down a David TikTok. They could quick, instantaneously. A song, a little clip of a trailer of a little Netflix, like they could take that down so fast. So I'm like, surely if I use the magic red button that actually says I'm seeing child beep a fee, then it will be instant. No, it's not. It's not. It wasn't. On my soul, this is nasty work. On my soul. On my soul, on my soul.
It's very nasty goddamn work. Indeed, and just like Cuzzo said, man, I don't usually talk about this type of stuff, which I probably should, right? Being as though, these platforms are more than just, joking tools. However, I'm a table flipper. I'm a table flipper. On my soul. I'm a table flipper, bro. This type of content right here, like I need to sit in front of Adam. I need to sit in front of the other dude, whatever son name is. Like I need to sit in front of them. So when they start saying things that don't make sense, or when I feel like they trying to play with me too much, I can just react. You know what I'm saying? On my soul. But salute to Cuzzo. And just like she said, man, if you don't got a platform, right? Even if you do got a platform, I think I may be making a call tonight. On my soul. I think I got kids, man. I got kids, bro. I got a daughter and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is nasty goddamn work indeed. Y'all make sure y'all go follow the Cuzzo if y'all haven't followed her on both her pages, man. She got 2 pages. That Surprise Witness is one, and BJ Investigates is the other one. Y'all make sure y'all go do that. You know what I'm saying? On my soul. You gotta use that table flipping energy to exposing predators. I got bit up, bro. God damn, all of my arm, bro. Like, sheesh. God damn, bro. Son, I'm not going back in my backyard ever again, bro. That's a wrap, bro. Damn. So much for the grilling and all that. But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all go follow her, man. And if y'all care about Nova, y'all care about that situation, please make sure that y'all say something about it, man. Alright? Because that's probably the only way that we're gonna get this little girl some help. On my soul. You know what I'm saying? Down below says the East Coast have been showing moments of honor this year that have been groundbreaking. I hope the other coast follow suit soon. Yeah, man. I hope everybody does better. Alright, cause this shit right here is nasty work. Nasty work indeed. Salute to the Cuzzos, man. Alright? Salute to the Cuzzos. I hope Nova gets some goddamn help, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I hope Nova gets some help, bro. That shit is wild indeed. Let's move on because I'm like a half hour over my usual 2 hours. And I did want to talk about this, champ. I might as well get you some citronella, bro. I don't know what I need for outside, bro. I'm about to just always wear a jacket or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Always long pants, jacket. Like, that shit was, that was insane. Insane. My whole family bit up, except for my girl. But me and my kids is bit up. Bit up. Crazy, right? Flakko looks deranged, right? And I got a question. Is this Flakko and Rich Trapper shit going too far? Has it gone too far? Y'all watch this video and let me know. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let's go. These are some very devious glasses right here, champ. These glasses look like they record right there from the middle spot right there, like you got a camera right there. It's like you're recording yourself. On my soul.
Came to my attention that a Roland 60 crib. It has came to my attention that a Roland 60 crib named Daryl.
It has come to my attention that a Roland. It's a nasty accent you got there.
It has came to my attention that a Roland 60 crib named Daryl Hill, aka Roland Rich Trapper, is planning on suing me.
And I am just getting off a Zoom call with my lawyer. So with that all being said, let's jump into the subject at hand.
Damn.
What I can say for right.
Yo, bro, you know you lost when you talk about suing niggas now. It's like you lost. But has it gone too far? This YouTube content shit, has it gone too far? We went from joking on each other to lawsuits in the matter of a week.
Right now, don't get it twisted. A lot more is coming. A lot more is coming. But for right now, all I can say is this.
This is the best he could come up with. After
My son Sylvester wants Jerry. Yo, my son Sylvester is very mad right now. Oh my soul. Is it too much, champ?
being exposed for beating his baby mama beyond recognition, for beating up another girlfriend and catching a felony charge for that, for having a family domestic restraining order against him, for beating her up and choking her until she was unconscious.
Damn, champ.
This is the response. After being exposed with evidence, his response is, hey, I got a lawyer. Hey, I can't say too much. Like, bro, we've seen that play before, bruh. Right? We've seen that at work before. The I can't say much right now. I got a lawyer. Sir.
Yo, that chin spot, bro, it's just like, it's just noticeable. I think it's just shaved a little bit too far down. Like, you all the way down here with your shit. I gotta get myself a shape up though. I've been tweaking. Look at my shit. My shit growing on my soul. My shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think you went too far down. Like, you all the way down here with your shit, G's. You know what I'm saying? Like, you like almost underneath the peak. You feel me? Like, you almost here with yours. You know what I'm saying? It's nasty word.
You are talking as if you've already convinced us that you have a lawyer. You still got a lot of work to do to convince us that you can afford a lawyer, okay? All right, you are the same one who had a GoFundMe out because you were homeless for months after, like, your apartment burned down. You ain't even have the money. All right, you are the same one who had a GoFundMe out because you were homeless.
Damn, bro. My family recently suffered in a part. Damn. Yo, bro, it's crazy, right? Because nowadays, bro, you can't even ask for help. Or if you do ask for help, make sure you don't never say nothing fly, never again. On my soul. If you do need help, make sure you never say nothing fly ever again, champ. On my soul, because they will bring this shit. You needed help. But I guess this is what he get for our ODM Slim. Because he said he sent ODM Slim $80 or something. Bro, he couldn't even pay for his coffee. Well, it's nasty word, bro. It's crazy, bro.
For months. After, like, your apartment burned down. You ain't even have the money to afford a deposit and first month rent to get into a new apartment. And the reason why I'm even bringing that up, because you should never shame someone when they're down and out, is because that's his go-to. The first thing out of his mouth when he's beefing with someone is how broke they are. He called me broke. He called every one of his enemies broke. And he pops it online as if he's some rich millionaire rapper.
Shopping, Calabasas, big Gucci store teardowns, relationships with the jewelers, private jets.
This man has convinced himself in his thick skull that he's a millionaire. Same way he has...
My son took the glasses off? Champ.
Convinced himself in his thick skull that he has a lawyer or that he even has a case against me. Sir, everything I said in that video was the absolute 100% truth. Okay? You was arrested for felony aggravated assault on that woman. You put hands on her and you whooped her until she was beyond recognition. No matter how much ChatGPT you use or how many car videos you make trying to manipulate or convince the people, you can't talk your way out of the evidence, buddy. All right, here is a conviction. Felony aggravated assault. You did this to that woman. Here is more photo evidence that you threw her body against the wall while you pummeled her. Okay, you did this. Now, this is one woman, right? This is just one woman he did this to. The other woman, his baby mama, she filed a restraining order against him. And in that restraining order, the temporary protective order, she documented how he choked her until she was unconscious. She provided text messages of him texting her, making threats. By the way, the number that he texted her from is a number that he texted me from, threatening me after acting like he was a fan of mine. Sir, you were caught dead in the water.
Never threaten Flakko because he's going to go straight to the internet with that shit. On my soul. He's going to let everybody he can know that you tried to threaten him, champ.
There's no getting out of this. Multiple women have accused you of violating them in the worst way. Violating them in ways that no man who has ever claimed to love a woman should violate a woman in. You gotta live with that, bruh. You got an issue. And you can't make the receipts and the photo evidence and the arrest report and the conviction, you can't make that go away. All right? And no matter how many, I can't talk about it, but y'all gonna see, is not gonna make it any better, bruh. You can't manipulate your way out of this, bruh. All right? Now, in our last video, we already debunked the age-old, well, how can I do this if I have custody of my kids?
To the first thing, I whooped my BM so bad, it was beyond recognition. How I got full custody of my kids. How I got full custody of all my kids. How? If any one thing, let's look at all this situation in totality. If any one thing was true that he said, how do I got full custody of all the kids? All of them. Not just one, not two, all of them. How am I picking up? How am I dropping off? How am I going to football practice? How are we going to jiu-jitsu, boxing, Muay Thai? How am I doing all of that? See, what I won't say, what I won't discuss, shout out to my BM. Great mom, great woman, great woman, great woman. Shout out to the mother of my children. They are a godsend. With that all being said, that's all I can say about her. We'll leave that right there. Sticking to the subject at hand.
You sound defeated. You don't even sound like you are convincing yourself.
Yo, bro, once I gotta bring my baby mother and my kids into the situation and all that, bro, it's going way too far, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Is this YouTube shit and this clout shit, is it going too far? Has this rich trap, like, to be honest, I don't even care who's right and who's wrong at this point. I don't know this nigga Rich Trapper. I don't know Flakko. I don't know if what he's talking about is true. I don't know if what Rich Trapper is talking about is true. I'm just watching these two niggas online throw the most nasty dirt on each other as possible, champ. On my soul.
Anymore, bruh. When you used to lie with a certain level of and confidence. Now you just sound defeated, bruh.
This
because
is crazy.
You gotta
work,
look
bro.
in that camera knowing everybody you're talking to know you're a fraud and a liar. Okay? Sir, first off, in our last video, we discussed multiple women. And we're gonna go down the list, okay? The first woman, we accuse him of beating up and throwing her up against the wall and getting arrested for it and beating her till she's bloody. That woman name is Keeks, okay? He dated Keeks before he dated Aria Sanders. Now, when he was dating Keeks, he was abusive throughout the entire relationship. She testified to that.
My son is breathing in her out here, air. On my soul. Ladies, if you ever have a nigga that breathe in your out air, if he takes in your exhaust, he just breathing that shit in, like every time you breathe out, he breathing in. That's a red flag. That's a red flag. If a nigga is breathing in your out air, that's a red flag. I'm not gonna hold you.
He whooped her, got a criminal record for it. Key,
That's all I'm saying. I don't know if he hit Shorty or not. All I can see is that he's breathing in her out air, and that is a red flag for me, champ.
send a message to everybody. She wants the world to know that you and her don't have any kids together, right? That you was abusive and you beat her up and you did her badly and you violated her in the worst way, but she wasn't dumb enough to give you a child. So what does you having custody have to do with you beating up and pummeling and getting a criminal record for beating up Keeks? What does that have to do with anything? Okay. Now let's move on to Araya Sanders, okay? His baby mama. He says, I have custody of my kids. No, sir. No. Araya is a beautiful mom. She's a good mother, right? Araya has primary custody of that son. We took a look at the temporary protective order, which we already saw, right?
Crazy
It was
work.
approved. You try to get it thrown out. It didn't work. The judge reinstated it. All right. And the judge, and it was for a year. The year ain't even over yet, bro. You don't have primary custody. Araya does. But what you are doing is you have multiple kids. You have only one kid with Araya. You have multiple kids. So you're using those other kids as a pawn to say, see, I have custody of my kids. Those are not her kids. Why would she have custody of those kids? Those are not her kids, buddy. All right.
Look at
You'll be
my
better
son.
off, bro, just coming out and saying, hey, I did wrong in my past. I beat women, multiple women. They're telling the truth. I don't want to re-victimize them, so I'm going to be quiet. But choosing to embarrass yourself by speaking out or continue to try to lie about these things just won't work out. And those threats of having a lawyer, we know you don't have no lawyer. We know all that is you trying to avoid accountability. You thinking, you saying you have a lawyer would explain, right? You sounding...
Anybody that wear their hat straight backwards is diabolical. Oh my soul. If you wear your hat straight backwards and all the way down like that, like ain't no type of style to it, you ain't got it halfway sideways to the back, or anybody that wear their hat directly straight to the back like that is diabolical. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Like baffled, you sounding like a bumbling idiot, and you think, well, I can't say too much right now because, you know, man, I'm getting it taken care of. I'm getting it taken care of. I can't say too much right now, but y'all gonna, bruh, nobody is buying that, bruh. Not a soul.
I wouldn't think that it would be possible for a judge to grant me full. So you mean to tell me the same judge that will allow a restraining order or a protective order because a woman was whooped outside of recognition, will allow that same woman to not have custody of her kid and that same father?
Bro, where's your seatbelt, bro? You so worried about arguing with Flakko, you putting your life in danger, champ. You got kids. Put your seatbelt on, bro. Put your seatbelt on, bro. Oh my soul. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a pet peeve of mine, bro. Niggas be mad when they ride with me, bro. Yo, throw your seatbelt on before we leave? Alright, cool, thank you. Like, I shouldn't have to tell you to put your seatbelt on, champ. Oh my soul. I shouldn't have to tell you that, champ.
Would have full custody? How would that work? How would that make sense? Where's the logic in that? You feel me? I'm just trying to figure it out because I know people gonna do and say a lot of things. I can't stop the do and the says. You feel me? I can't stop the do's. I can't stop the says. They're gonna do what they do. They're gonna say what they say. I can't stop the do's and the says. I learned that a long time ago. But just speaking at it from a logical
Why you
standpoint,
talk like that?
how does that make sense? And then you take it to ODM Simp. The disappointment in ODM Snitch is crazy because now you're teaming up as a black father. ODM Snitch as a black father. You are teaming up with the same ninja who called the police on you and put CPS on your house when you had something going on with your children. Interesting narrative. But what we're not going to get into today is the type of father that ODM Snitch is not. That's not what we're here to talk about. What we're not here to talk about is ODM Snitch getting on his knees for Flakko and being a good boy. It's not what we're here to talk about either. But what we are here to talk about is ODM Snitch. You cried. You was frustrated. Man, Flakko, I'm fighting for my kids. And I got this going on. My baby mama locked up. And I got this. And I got that. And I'm here. And I'm there. And I'm everywhere. And the first thing you go to is trying to go against me and my kids. Oh, ODM Snitch. Tisk. The idea of me putting my hands on one of their mothers to the extent that she's number one unrecognizable, preposterous. And then if you look at the date and all that kind of stuff, when this woman alleged that that event happened, if you look at that same summer, we were in Calabasas for 7 weeks. So regardless of what she said happened after the fact of our relationship, the timeline will show that when she says that all this situation and all that kind of stuff happened, I later took her shopping, Calabasas, big Gucci store teardowns, relationships with the jewelers, private jets, all kind of things like that. So I can't imagine that if that's something that I did to her, she would be comfortable being on a private jet with me, Calabasas vacations, Gucci store bust downs, day-to-day living, day-to-day cohabitating, no police.
That doesn't mean that you ain't whoop her down, bro. There's been a lot of victims that was still in relationships after they got beat. It took a lot of beatings for them to leave, bro. They just scared to leave sometime, you know. But that doesn't mean that you didn't do it. I'm not saying that you did do it, champ. I'm just reacting to content. And I'm asking, is this too much? Once you have to defend yourself like this, is it too much then? Is it just too much? Has it gone too far, bro?
Report, no criminal charges ever being filed, and that alleged event would have happened while I was on probation. So even if she never decided to press a charge for her, that would be an automatic violation of my probation that I was on at the time. I wouldn't be on here talking to y'all. So that's that. But I'm gonna give y'all more detailed and more in-depth look at this situation. Oh, it's gonna get good. Trust me, it's gonna get good because we're gonna break some things down. And I just hope that in the meantime, in between time, everybody's being a great parent. You feel me? I hope everybody's being a great parent.
Talking in circles, repeating the same lies we done debunked already. You have custody of those twins because they aren't her kids. And you don't even have a kid with the other victim. So what does you having your twins who aren't their kids have to do with you putting your hands on those people? It doesn't, right? And you even claiming, hey, listen, man, how can I put my hands on her when she let me take her shopping and put her on a private jet? First off, we don't believe you were ever on a private jet. We don't believe you was ever.
Even if he was, bro, you know how many abused people be in relationships for a long time? Look at Tina Turner. Look at Tina Turner, bro. So I just be seeing the red flags, bro. Once a nigga talk like that, he don't never say, bro, I never put my hands on her. It's just, how did I put my hands on her if we were shopping the next day? How? It's called manipulation, champ. It's called being manipulative. If you did this, it's called manipulation, champ. On my soul.
For living like that. You've always been someone who was a grifter and Paul, all right? We don't believe you. But let's just say we do believe a shred of anything that's coming out of your mouth. Let's just say, okay, she did allow you to take her shopping afterwards. What does that prove exactly? She wouldn't be the first woman to get beat up and go back to a man who was abusing her. Right? If that's true, if we take what you say.
Yeah, but I wonder if you're gonna answer the fact that he said you called CPS or Odium Slim, bro. If you did that, I got no words for you, champ.
It's true. She wouldn't be the first. That doesn't neglect you, like what you did to her. And your only reason is, well, she said these things. She said I did it. She said I beat her. She said I whooped her beyond recognition. She said I choked her until she was unconscious, but she was lying, yo, even though I was arrested and convicted. Enough of this bum, bruh. All right? I don't want you to be like this bum. I want you to elevate yourself, okay? Like me, okay? I've made $90,000 in 28 days on YouTube.
Oh, this nigga flexing. This nigga flexing, champ. On my soul. That nigga right there is flexing, champ. Yeah. Yo! I told y'all. That nigga flexing, champ. Sheesh.
I made over $600,000 this year so far. I want to show you how to get money on YouTube. All right, YouTube ain't hard. Like, people just gatekeep the secrets, okay? But I have a link in my description is of a step-by-step on exactly how to grow on YouTube and how to make.
I know that trick, bro. Showface used to do that to niggas. Showface used to do that shit to niggas. If you want to learn how to grow on YouTube, he used to do that shit. For extra bread, he teach you how to grow on YouTube, but he bought subscribers. The shit's nasty work. You know what I'm saying? But yo, Nasty work indeed. But my question is, do y'all think that it has gone too far? Once people start bringing in the kids and bringing in, you know, these cases that may or may not be true, has it gone too far? That's my question for y'all today. On my soul. That's his analytics. I want to see his pay. Bro, do you have a YouTube? Because that estimated pay that's on that front page, that's usually around what you getting paid, bro. As a matter of fact, my estimated pay for last month was less than what I actually got paid. It was actually less than what. So that 90,000, he may have got more than that. It may have been like 92,000 or 90.5, or it may have been something more than that. On my soul. But yeah, champ, it's nasty work indeed. Please make sure that y'all hit that clouderteam.com, man. Cop some merch. Now I'm saying, if you also got a page or you got some type of business that you want promoted, please hit me up at tough_Stino on Instagram or toughstino@gmail.com, and we will go ahead and get you up on that wall. Also, if you have a song that you want played, please let me know. I will play it. Hit me up at tough_Stino on Instagram or toughstino@gmail.com. We're going to get into that Mona Scott.
The one and only.
That
In her jeans, she got curves.
See y'all tomorrow.
I can't lie, I got the herb. Yeah. They give her that shit she need, fulfilling her fantasy. Got her up, gotta live in it up. Cause I swear to God, shawty bad as fuck. She be turning me on, her body A1. Baby, she shine like the sun. Baby, you know, I'm tryna take your waist down. I know that you need it right now. I'm tryna pound it. Punch that pussy, baby, like it's grounded. And you ain't never had it, now you got it. I know you glad you found it. Now, we gon' go some rounds. I'm gon' put it down. You gon' make some sounds. I'm gon' beat, lay the pipe down. Eat it right now.
With the body like that. Your mama raised you. She raised you up that cornbread. Oh baby, you was home fed. And with the body like that. Your mama raised you. She raised you up that cornbread. Oh baby, you was home fed. Shorty got a home fed loving. I'ma keep it real. Shorty get a straight loving. A full course meal. Aretha giving me something that I can feel. I'm giving you something, baby girl, and you know it's real. Now, when I'm on my zone, you know that it's on. You gotta put on. You come with new moan when you enter my throne. I'ma stretch that pussy, baby, and make a fountain. You ain't never had it, now you got it, girl, don't be astounded. Now, I'm gon' put it down. You gon' make some sounds. We gon' slow it down. Then I'ma beat, baby. Change up the pace now.